Hello everyone, welcome to Passive Perception, our new D&D series. I'm going to be the GM for this series for now.
Mine's 11.
We have 4 players this time.
Greetings from Soj Kashir. He is a dark elf fighter from the land of the Underdark, from the city of Menzoberranzan. He was not a noble, as many people wish to play as Drow, but he was very proficient in his craft, and so he was able to go to the schools of the fighter in the Drow city. During one of the Drow raids upon the surface, he actually did feel something calling towards him and began to doubt the teachings of the Drow, and when the raid began, he left his compatriots and sought off new companionship among the surface dwellers, where he eventually followed and met up with Dragonale and Dragonale. No relation. They'll explain. And eventually, because of this, he is very inexperienced in surface etiquette, and so he often falls prey to their decisions and has some of the Drow prejudices built up within him that he's learning to decipher as he searches to find that feeling which was in him that drew him away from the Underdark and his companions.
Hello, this is Dragonale. Born of, a dragon, as you could clearly tell. If it doesn't say it in my name. I'm a spy who originally worked in the war. Happened years ago, and now I've grown past that and have grouped up with Soj and Dragonale. No relation.
My name is Snow Viper. I'm a barbarian warlock tabaxi. And I'm feisty.
I'm Tyler, and I'm playing Dragonale, the Black Dragonborn monk.
We're going to continue from where we left off in our campaign that you guys haven't seen. So far, what's happened is the first time I GM'd, they started on a spaceship, went and walked through that spaceship full of puzzles and teleporters, and ended up getting teleported to the to Elysium, and fended off
And it was also just fault.
a bunch of pixies and helped a druid get his bead or his necklace of fireballs back, and then returned something that Paylor was missing back to Paylor, and in turn Paylor teleported them to the material plane, and they went through a city talking to people and got led to a mountain with a dragon on it that led to the tomb where the necromancer sat. And that's pretty much where we are. They went through a trap door at the end and fell down, saw a bunch of magical runes everywhere, and then big flash of white light, and that's where we ended. So to start off, you guys were falling down through this big black light. You got this big flash of light. All of a sudden, you're in a cell.
So we still have all of our stuff.
You do not have your stuff.
What? I'm naked?
Well, you have the clothes on your back.
So we fell and we're just
Man,
everything came up.
that's gonna make people jealous.
But
So
I'm gonna do a perception check to see what's around us. Oh, that's not good. That's a 10. To just see what's around us in this.
Well, there
Are we all together in a cell, or are we in different cells?
You're all together. They've kind of, since you all came in at the same time, they kind of separated you, so you're not a problem.
So we're in different cells.
No. You're in the same cell, but you're separated from where each other's sitting or standing or whatever. You actually do have shackles on your hands and feet.
Shackles.
You can attempt to break them if you want, or slip out of them.
Well, I'm gonna look around first and just see if there's anyone else in the cell.
We're
other
all
than
in
us.
individual cells.
Are there guards or other cells around us?
So we're all in the same cell, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're all in
okay.
the same cell, and there are guards posted outside of the bars.
Does anybody have a way to use.
Or
Well,
I
I don't
should
have
say
a-
of the.
a
It's,
flame.
I don't know if it exactly be a cell. It's a
Is-
giant like pen.
We could
that
do
has
So it's
bunch
a
of people.
so it's a pen with other people in it.
Yes, there's
Okay,
many
so-
other
and then we
people,
just use like
many
Um,
others.
I'm-
superheat it really fast and just like you know.
And how?
I have,
So
I have
did we just
poison
barely
breath.
drop in, or have we been
And he
here?
has acid
You've-
breath.
Each of you have been here for like 4 days.
Have we made any friends? Is there anybody?
We just like
There?
stand back for like.
Nope, everyone's kind of stayed to their own business. There's a strong ruling here. The Drow do not like not being followed, like their rules not being followed. So they're keeping like
So they're Drow that bird guards.
you happen to land in a place with Drow.
Do I recognize?
Well, at
any
least
of them?
Drow guards, at least.
Do I recognize any of them from my time in the city, the Drow city?
Or get prisoners.
Make a history check.
So do I have advantage or not?
Yes, because you're a Drow.
So that'd be a history. That'd be an 18.
I mean, your time being Drow, you didn't really see much of this prison, rather, because you haven't ever been here before.
Okay.
So, you've seen them around, but you don't really know much beyond that. But you know you've seen these two guards.
Okay.
Do we spend all of our time in this pen?
You get let out occasionally to do other jobs for the Drow, even if it doesn't have any sort of meaning to it. Like you're like
So
reorganizing things or something.
or while we're doing that, could I be communicating with the
Gaze of
guards
two minds.
in
I'll look it up.
Elvish or Drow, technically? Just like getting to know them, getting to know what's going on, where we're at, how we came to be here.
Yeah, you can. And they kind of are responding to you like they would to any other person, just like leave me alone. And being those type of guard, right?
You can touch someone else and perceive.
They don't really have.
themselves.
They
So you
find
can
it.
see what they see.
They find it
So can I touch
amusing
the
to see
person that's
everyone
there?
else behind bars and they
See
seem to want
what
to.
the-
You can
Okay.
touch who?
The person that he's wanting to know if he's seen before.
Yeah, but that won't give you an insight
Okay.
into their mind. It'll just let you see through their eyes, basically.
Does she only have to touch him once?
Are there
Okay.
any other
I have a good
prisoners
idea.
with us?
There are.
I have a good idea, guys.
Oh, he's letting us know about other prisoners. Maybe we can organize a joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
do
go.
it. Yeah.
Because I don't like being caged.
There are lots of people around. There are. There's a giant I guess you could call it a mushroom sitting in back. There is a big
not
frog-looking
necessarily
creature.
Like just objects.
Okay, so I'm just talking about
And then
I'm wondering if we can see like
another
maybe.
vampire-looking character, a drowish vampire-looking character, and a bunch of others. There's lots and lots of slaves.
Okay.
Question: from where I'm standing, are we up next to the front of the cage, or are we shackled to the back wall?
You guys are spread out,
Okay. So,
away from each other, but
so from where I'm standing, can I see any levers that might? No.
nope.
Where I am, is there anyone next to me?
There
You
is
can
a
manipulate an
Quaggoth
object.
creature next to you.
So you can open an unlocked door.
What about-
You
container?
can speak with him as well.
Yeah,
Still
the-
retrieve
the-
an item.
So you got the Quaggoth next to you.
Open a
Open the
container.
Yeah. So who's the closest other prisoner to me?
Basically,
The frog
like
creature.
something small.
So, can I use
Or I guess more like a
gaze of
toad or
two
something.
minds
Could I?
for me
Well,
to
if
see?
you touch one of them,
Yeah, I wanted to touch. Can I? Am I within arm's reach?
Yes, but you are shackled, so you can't really reach out very far.
So, can I reach them, touch them, and
No, you can't touch another prisoner currently
why can't I? What's restricted?
because you're shackled to the ground with chain.
So we're stuck in a single in one spot,
Mhm.
right?
Okay,
We
is
can't
my
we can't
hands tied
move
down?
at all.
Are my hands
your
tied
hands
down?
are shackled.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hands
I'm
are
gonna
in
try to
shackles, and
I'm
like,
gonna
you're,
try to-
You're sitting. You're
break it.
like sitting
Me
in
too.
one place with your hands shackled to the floor.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Our hands are shackled. Are our feet
Yeah.
shackled?
try and
Oh, well, I can touch it with my
slip
feet.
out using my
Didn't you say we were stuck to the floor?
dexterous
What?
awesomeness.
Didn't you say we were stuck to the floor?
Your hands are shackled. So it's you have
Sorry.
your hands right here, and then the chain goes down and connects to something embedded in the floor that
Okay.
keeps you in place.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use my flexible hands to try and slip out of them.
Okay, make a dexterity
That is a 22. 22.
check. You slip right out of them pretty easily.
Okay.
Come help me.
I'm gonna also attempt to slip out of them.
All right, dexterity check.
20.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the frog thing that's near me and communicating in Undercommon, like trying to figure out like what's its name, what's it's doing here, trying to make a buddy.
Can I try to slip out of mine or not? Or can I just shut up?
1 second.
Am I a cat?
I'm gonna trade freeze.
Yeah.
The very bottom.
How's he
thing,
got
so I
me
can still
tied
have
up
light.
right now?
You're a cat person. You're not a you're not a cat.
Oh, okay.
You're a cat humanoid. So
Acts
you
like I'm still, like,
you-
shackled if
you
they-
are like a mixture between cat and human.
Okay. Can I call?
We can befriend it.
Call what?
Like, you know, my
It's
cat
like a
calls?
macro name or something like that, where it
What do you
can,
mean call?
Like, it just makes a noise and things.
Yeah, you can make
telepathically,
noise.
Okay.
Okay.
and so we can communicate with each other telepathically.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna say?
Just greetings. What is your name? I am Soj, fellow prisoner.
He says back to you in Undercommon. I am Shushar the Awakened.
Can I call you Shush for short?
Sure.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
I was captured the same as you.
You fell through a portal?
Ask him how.
Oh.
Yeah, like, do you? Well,
In
Can I see
Draconic,
him?
I'm gonna say ask
Can
him
I see
how.
him?
Yes.
yeah, well,
Okay.
how?
So I'm gonna yell across to him saying, "Come help me out," because
How are we here? Is what
Let's
I
just
should
say-
Well, I'm
because I
just
don't know
gonna
what he's
say.
saying.
Well, again, I'm gonna say.
While he's talking, I'll help her
Okay.
try to escape her shackles.
Okay. Are you gonna like try to break him?
Well,
or-
I'm helping her. She's trying, and I'm helping basically.
Okay, so make a dexterity check with advantage for him.
It's just a cantrip, so I'm gonna try to freeze
So
it.
roll 2d20 and take the highest number out of it.
And what are you?
I'm just like, so how exactly were you captured? Like, or do you even happen to know of a
Dexterity,
way that
so
we could
20.
get freed from here? Like, or where are we? I guess is a better question. Where are we?
This is Velkenvelv,
She got
The-
20.
the Drow prison, and I was captured by attempting to make my way down into the Underdark, and the Drow caught me, and I've been here ever since.
Is it dexterity? You want to slip out?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the other prisoners? What do you know of them?
Okay.
But she just rolled a 20.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can slip out as well.
Okay. I want to talk to the thing beside me.
You want to
Let him
I'll
finish
finish.
his conversation.
Does a 10 do it?
No.
I'm just gonna try again.
Okay, so what else did you ask?
19.
Just
19
like
gets me out.
are the other prisoners?
No.
What are
Yeah,
they
16
like?
plus 6.
Are they friendly? Like, which one would be willing to
He's talking about a check. not a
speak
saving
with us
throw.
as well as you?
Well, not all.
So would it be?
Not everyone in here speaks
just-
the same.
Well, it's just
language.
with your modifier.
Okay, so 16.
Basically.
And I have not really been associating with others, so I don't really know what they're like. But I know that they don't speak common language.
Okay.
Does a 16 get you out?
Yes.
Is the
Sorry.
that giant mushroom, is that sentient?
It is not.
It is not. Okay.
So I have a question. Is there first question, are we being watched all the time?
Yeah, there are guards out there. 20.
Okay, so they saw us break out, or did they not?
No, you slip out without being noticed.
Okay, I got another question.
Because
Is
they're not necessarily.
is there a
turned
door
towards
that
you guys.
is there
They're
a
just
door
watching
that seems
out.
like it has a lock? Is there a door?
There is a gate at the end where the guards are.
Okay.
Is there a lever back there?
No lever.
Okay.
Okay.
So then after I finish that, I'm gonna start going towards the other Drow prisoner in the room, and then
So, sorry, go.
So I'm gonna do. If I'm with you, I'm going to touch the
The quagga thing.
to see, because I have the gaze of two minds. I want to see what he's seen over the last 2 days. The guards coming and going.
Not exactly how it works.
Well, how does
Yeah.
it work?
Yeah.
How's it work?
You see what they see
Yeah. So
currently.
currently, really?
Yeah.
So not past tense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks. I don't want to touch him no more.
Alright.
Well, can we go? I like yell to you guys, or you're coming over there. I say, let's go attack the guards, and I'll touch the guard.
well, we still gotta figure out exactly how many guards there are, because I learned from the slur. What was his name?
Shoe shot.
Shu.
Shushan?
I learned from Shu that this is a Drow encampment, so there is multiple
There's gonna be a lot of
guards. There's gonna be a lot of them, and we don't have any gear. So
Okay, what I wanna try doing, is I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on the bottom, like the very last chain link. Basically, kind of like focusing it into that one chain link, basically at the very bottom. So where it's attached.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
To the
I am out, but yeah.
To
So
your
the one
shackles?
that, yeah. Well, no. So the one that's attached to the ground.
okay.
So it'd be the shackle and then a long chain.
It's like, have you ever seen like when trucks have like a metal plate in them and then this ring that they can put things through? That's kind of what it is.
Okay, so there's still a long chain with the shackle,
It's
right?
yeah, the long chain.
Okay, so I'm
It
gonna
would
try
be-
to. I'm gonna freeze the very last chain that I can to allow a lot of length plus the shackle.
Okay.
Does that make
So
sense?
the chain link that's connecting the shackle on the left to the chain. So you want to get rid of the shackle on one side, but have
No, I want to keep the shackle and like. So I want to keep the shackles attached, and have the chain, basically. So it's dangling off the shackle still. Does that
So,
make
like, you
sense?
have-
so
Yeah, I
it's
got
basically
it.
like
Okay.
used as like a whip kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm trying to make out of these
Like,
shackles and
both
chains.
both hands have a chain.
Yeah, so he still has the
Shackles
manacle on it with the chain dangling from it that he can
Okay.
use to.
To like whack people or like choke them out or whatever.
All right,
You know what
make
I
a
mean?
strength check.
Okay, so I'm gonna freeze it, like it's get it as cold as I can to try to like reduce the amount of.
Okay.
Okay. 14.
No.
If we get two of us on it.
I don't know. I'm gonna
But
go
you said
over.
14, right?
14, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and keep on gathering information while y'all are trying to get Dragoneel out.
Well, no,
No,
I'm out.
he's-
I'm out.
he's already
I'm just-
Okay.
He's just trying to
Make
get a
weapons.
weapon basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So I'm
Some form
so
of
I'm
weapon.
gonna go up to the other Drow and say, like, greetings, brother. Oh no, I guess not brother. Greetings, friend. How did you come to be here? My name is Soj. What is yours?
The other drow, the vampire or something?
Vision to look.
Well,
Is that what you mean?
can I do like a history check to
So
try
that's
and
just like
recognize
a-
the different
it's like a
species?
Passive ability.
Yeah.
Basically, you always have it.
So a history,
Dark
that would be a 13
It's like a
for me
passive.
to just be able to recognize, like, if Drow or...
Roll with advantage because you do know a lot more than
14.
would.
Like to at least just put names to the species and a personal
Yeah, you can
history
get.
or bias.
I'm gonna say you can get most of them. There's a Darrow, a male Darrow, Quaggoth, a
Quaggoth, that was the
dwarf,
one next to her.
and-
Dwarf?
Yeah, a gnome, or no, a deep gnome, an orc, a Kuatoa, which is that frog-like creature thing.
Mm.
And then
Somebody just got shot.
my Myconid Sprout, which is the
Oh, so it is a Machinid, or whatever they're called. I'm gonna.
Where'd my paper go?
and then a
Hand
couple
it
of
to you with your other stuff.
a couple of small creatures that look
it's
like
on the
werewolves.
ground between
Oh, I
feet.
dropped it.
Okay, so I'm gonna first go up to the dwarf, and actually, like, speaking in common, it's like, "Hi, what's your name?"
I'm Eldith Feldrow.
Hello, Eldith. How did you get here?
I'm a scout. I was
Abyssal,
looking
Abyssal,
around
Common.
the Underdark,
Those are the
seeing
languages
what
that you
was
know.
here,
Okay, so can
and the Drow caught me, and here I am.
the dwarf?
So, if you're a scout, do you know any way back
He's
up to the
speaking
surface?
common to him right now, so I'm assuming he speaks common. at least.
Um,
But he probably speaks
not
Elvish
from
too.
here. They kind of kept me hidden from where I was going.
Okay.
Like I had some sort of
Oh,
thing over my head as I was being
No,
taken.
but these are your proficiencies,
I
not the
do
weapons
not
that
know
are on
where
you,
we
so
are.
leave that.
Okay. Well, then would you be willing to, if we were able to find a way out of here, would you be willing to come with us to find a way to
when
the
you
surface?
attack, you can
Sure.
choose to get advantage on the strikes.
Okay, so yeah, so
but
just to let you guys know, I got Eldith said she'd be willing to help us get to the surface once she gets to a familiar tunnel.
As you,
your
'cause
opponents
you're,
have advantage
she's
against
kinda
you
near
if you get advantage
the,
on them, so
the frog
keep that
dude.
in mind.
he's
But
he's
yeah, you can-
kind of overhears the thing and
You can
says,
hit with advantage.
"I'll
if
come
you
help
want.
too."
Okay, so yeah, we got two people helping with the
Can I try and
possible
break the chain
escape.
again?
Okay,
Yeah.
we should
try
probably.
freezing it again
But
so that I can try
I
to concentrate
do have
where
a
it's
plan
breaking.
for one thing
Roll with
because
advantage.
so many of us speak
Okay.
different languages.
Mhm.
If I can go and befriend that little mushroom, it can help us break that
15.
barrier.
That's what you needed to hit. So,
Okay.
Okay.
So I have two shackles with chains. Does anybody want one? I only really wanted one.
I'm good.
My guy's actually proficient with a whip, so it'd be similar to that. So I'll take one.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna give him basically the shackle with the chain. How
Okay.
long do you think they are? This is the one that I'm carrying, or the one that I was attached to, so it had to have been at least somewhat longer, because obviously we're a lot taller as well.
yeah. Well, I mean,
You
it's
just ask me
just
how
yours that
long
you
the
cut,
chain
right?
is.
It's just yours that you cut.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
We stand like what, 6'5"?
6 something. Probably.
6, a little over.
So maybe 3.5, 4 feet long chain,
There's some good distance.
mhm.
maybe. I'd say closer to 3.5.
3.5
okay,
foot.
yeah, that'll be good as a whip. My guy. An improvised whip. So my next move is I'm gonna go over to the mushroom, and I'm gonna touch it
Okay.
gently.
Give me 1 second.
It's a mushroom. Don't want to go bad with the shrooms.
So which ones did we get that were going to help us?
So we got the
The
dwarf
frog. And the-
and then the frog so far.
Okay.
I'm trying to gather an army, gather information. I want my stuff back,
So
or at least some of it.
after he does that, I'm going to do something.
You touch it and it kind of nothing happens.
So I'm gonna speak to it, saying, just, "Hello, are you there?" Like, just like trying to rouse a response from it because it's a. They told me it was a macronid, and do they have it chained up? The Drow? Not chained up?
Nope. It communicates telepathically. Hello, who are you? And why are you touching me?
I'm Soj, and I was
touch
trying
that.
to speak to you because we're trying to
Touch the mushroom.
get out of here. And you were wondering if you knew anything about the encampment or a way to get out.
I don't know the way
Try
out,
to see through it.
but
Telepathic
senses.
ways.
if you
Yeah.
can get me out of here, I can.
Ooh, maybe
I
it
will
gives you
show you
body
where I'm
rays.
from.
That would help us.
Okay.
If we could see body
Because,
rays.
yeah.
Or I will show you the
I don't
way
know.
to where I'm from.
Okay. That'll be good. So yeah, we got. So are you able to communicate telepathically to everyone in this room, or just me right now?
To who I choose.
To who you choose. If you are willing, friend, would you be willing to communicate messages to all of us that are willing to escape? For I know that Underdark is a very dangerous and quiet place, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Says I can do that, and then he does like he just communicates with. Are you telling him who to communicate with?
Yes, I'm going to tell them who to specifically. So there's the two Dragonborn, the
Cat lady.
cat lady,
Crazy cat lady.
and then the dwarf and little frogman, or big frogman, are so far ones that we are communicating with.
Okay.
And
so,
so-
he like talks with all of them, saying,
It was his idea. to
"Get
make
me
a
out.
cat.
If you get me out of here, I will show you the way to where I came from."
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Do you think we got good enough force, or do you want to talk
I
to
think
anyone? There's a
We might have
Darrow, which is basically just a
Did you say you wanted
Yeah.
to do something?
I want to help the
break out.
dwarf.
I don't know. I'm just
break out.
trying to get a force, a group, gather knowledge.
I want to assist him
Cause a sound.
Okay.
in trying to get out of the
So
shackles.
maybe I can put it down
The
hallway
Or help
and
her
just say,
get out?
"Prisoners
Yeah, the
escape,"
dwarf.
and then, like,
Or even
have
the minor
footsteps
illusion.
running around
We
the
We
room or
can
something.
pretend that I got
Yeah,
hurt,
roll us
or like when
strength check.
you start beating on,
dexterity
I'm
check
or
helping
something like
him.
that.
with.
and
Then they come in
Oh,
and
yeah,
break it
yeah.
up.
I will.
yeah, and then to come to break it up,
Sorry.
then one of you grab them,
Well, that first roll dies at
That would work.
17.
and then that
So-
at least
Okay.
get one drow and the key.
So
the door open.
I've got the dwarf out.
Okay.
Somebody want to help the other dude get out?
Yeah.
The frog guy? Okay, so he's helping him get out.
So I'm trying to think. So of my knowledge of the Underdark,
What do I do?
He's out.
He's out.
the gnomes.
Basically, he
Good
gets advantage
so
on
how
the
do I do?
roll, basically, when you help him.
Okay.
Is it? I guess it
So now you guys
just kinda
have the
dark in the room.
the what is his name? The
So
the
what I'm thinking
Kuatoa guy,
is I'm gonna use a minor
Um,
illusion
the sprout.
to make
and
it look
the-
like he's all beat up, and I'm just gonna sit there.
So I also
act
talk
like
to
I'm
the sprout and say,
lying
what do
and
they
the
call
dwarf.
you?
You sit in one corner of the room and just
What is your name?
just like act like
Stool.
you're shackled.
Stool?
And then
Is that
if
by
the dog comes in,
by
then you
choice
just,
or
like,
given name?
right in the side of the head or something like that?
I was
Just
given
just
that
turn
name.
Well, I shall call you friend instead.
What if me and her and the rest of us just get up next to the
No
door?
response.
Well, we want him to know.
Right,
we
you
want him
expect
to
a
think that
response and
you
there's
guys
no
are all stuck
response.
shackled.
Okay.
I got a question.
We have a plan.
Yeah.
But after her question,
Statement.
I'll explain.
I want
what I'm
to
thinking
talk to him and
first,
tell
and then-
him to ask the mushroom
His
Whatever
name
it
is
is.
Friend, by the way.
friend.
Not
Ask
Stool.
Oh,
friend.
you know what? I forget. I was supposed to be showing you guys all the friends.
Yes, it's
No.
Friend.
To ask friend
Well,
if
So
although he could only
Is
speak
that him?
this
That's the Darrow.
the Darrow.
so what were you saying?
although he can only speak to us, what else can he see? So I want you to ask him that. So like, he's only choosing to speak to us, but what can he see?
Can he see things rather than just speak?
I'm pretty sure.
You should ask him, because if he does, then I would like to come up and touch it as well.
Well, it can speak to you already. It's
Yeah.
released
So
its
I
spores
can
into
speak
your
to it
brain.
and ask like, what do you see? Yeah, what do you see? And then it says, like it sees more than just us. Then what I would do is gaze with 2 minds, because then it will give me an additional sight to see versus.
Go ahead and ask it.
Well,
Yeah,
just pulling up things right now.
Yeah, you can ask it.
Hello, my friend.
So it's Edith's friend and Sloop. Slur. Frog.
Okay, so do you want to explain our plan?
Once she's asked.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting all these.
Yeah,
things
it's all good.
up.
Once she finishes what she was doing, we have a plan.
Okay.
I think it worked.
Whenever you're ready.
So, yeah.
Because
I'll explain what I
my
want
thing,
you to
your
do.
plan may be like shot if this thing can see more and we're like screwed. Then
So,
he gets killed.
so for all of you watching on YouTube, I'll be putting up these photos as we're talking about them and stuff. So, on the screen up there on the TV, we have the Darrow in the top left, the stool in the middle, and then the Kuatoa on the right on the top, Gwaigoth on the bottom left, the north, and then the
Drow.
Drow on the bottom right.
So all of them are working with us?
And then also,
No, so far we just have
there is
the mushroom.
this orc and
We got the
The
dwarf, the
were-rats.
frog guy, and the mushroom, right? Okay.
it's kind of a lot of pictures. But
What about her question?
what was your question?
So I'm talking to friend,
Yes. So
and
it's named it said it was stool, but I'm calling it friend.
okay, well I'm talking to his friend, and I'm asking, besides the people that you're choosing to communicate, what else can you see?
I see what normal people would see.
So it can see a cell, rocks, people in the cell.
Well, I'm gonna reword that. I can see exactly what you can see.
Okay.
Okay, and can you see exactly what any of the guards see?
No.
What is
Like from my position, I can see the gate. I can see all of the things around me. I can see the guards.
So we should
I wonder.
now explain that plan.
I'm gonna get with these 3 here, and I'm just gonna ask them, you guys want to ask all these other inmates as well, see if they want to escape.
I'll
Just relay the message to the
Yeah, the more
mushroom,
the better.
and then have the mushroom
That's
telepathically tell everybody.
But then the people who are being telepathically communicated have to be willing as well.
Okay.
Because I can communicate to most of them through Undercommon, but I'm the only one that can communicate that way.
Do you want to ask the others as well?
One thing I forgot to say was when you asked if he can telepathically communicate with everyone, you released a bunch of spores from him that then went everywhere, and that's how he communicates with everyone.
Okay.
That makes a little more sense.
So can he communicate to the others?
Yes.
Okay,
And where spores are, you can.
I'm gonna ask the mushroom. Will you ask these other inmates here if they would like to escape as well? And
Okay, he does his thing. The Drow kind of sits in place, doesn't want to go anywhere, and the orc and the deep gnome both look over at you and start walking over towards you, saying, "I'm in."
okay.
Okay.
We're wearing like
So
prisoner
the
clothes,
the
right?
the were-rats come over?
Maybe convince the other one to go?
You should try to convince the other Drow. If not, we're gonna have to do something about him, because if he doesn't agree and he wants to stay for whatever reason, it could cause a lot of issues.
Well, according to
Right off the
all
bat.
the other Drow, they will do whatever is in their best interest.
Okay.
So if we escape, he'll most likely escape
So
with us.
you maybe ask him if it's in his interest to escape. Or if it would
Well,
be.
let's wait. So we got the orc, deep gnome.
If we could get,
Dwarf.
maybe just ask him if we could get you out of this cell, would you be interested or something?
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna go up.
the were rats are kind of looking at each other kind of hesitantly at first, and then they slowly start making their way over to you guys.
Okay. So I'm gonna go while they figure out what they're doing with the rest of the group. I'm gonna go over to the Drow and say, if we could find a way to escape, would you be willing to escape with us?
He kind of just ignores you.
I'm gonna say in Draconic to like he can leave as soon as we get out. If he wants.
He doesn't have to.
He
help
doesn't
us.
have to stay with us or help us.
So I'm gonna.
We just need to know that he's not going to like
betray us.
Betray us if we do get out.
So then I'm gonna do a persuasion roll and say like, so if we do escape, will you let us escape and not warn the guards? Please.
Still.
Well, I'm gonna do a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Ouch, that's not good. So that is 15.
He's like, he just says, "I'm not interested."
Can we kill him? With the cheese?
Okay, then.
Let's choke him out.
Not
Well,
yet.
let's
we don't
wait.
want to make it appear that there's a struggle going on yet.
Okay.
Hey, maybe that
Are
could
we
be the
wearing
distraction.
cloth? We're wearing like cloth clothing type stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you
I'm just
imagine
gonna, like,
Skyrim, you're wearing
I'm gonna-
like that
rags.
kind
Is
of
it
stuff.
okay? So do we have like a sleeve?
No, they'd be like
They're cut
like
off,
short
right?
sleeve shirts.
Okay, well I'm gonna pull off that bit there, and I'm just gonna walk up behind him and just like put it around his mouth, like shove it into his mouth and tie it off in the back.
The Drow.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to rip off the other and tie his hands.
When
He's
you,
already
when you
tied
get,
up.
He's
when
already
you
his
get-
hands
yeah.
are already
Okay,
shackled.
When
just
you
in the-
attempt to do that, he looks at you and then tries to fend you off by pushing you away.
Or can I
And
So
he's
make-
shackled.
make
Can
a
I just,
strength
like-
check.
Just leave him.
Just leave him.
Just
dude.
leave him. If he's gonna stay, he's gonna stay.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you want to continue, you can make
Well,
a strength check. And
We'll just. I'll call again.
Okay, he'll like bite you in the booty.
I have
Okay.
no faith in my Drow people, but I have a feeling this guy's just kind of given up on
Just
life.
being stubborn.
Because usually, if a Drow is in a place, they always seek for power, and so since he's in a place of no power, he's given the opportunity to escape. He doesn't take it. You don't care.
Okay. I can beat him up.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
It's like coming for him.
So I'm gonna ask anyone. So we have these improvised weapons here, these shackle whips. Does anyone else have any ways to defend
need
themselves?
weapons.
Or
She has claws, and I don't need weapons.
so you got claws. You don't need weapons.
What
You
about
got
the others? What
claws.
about like the dwarf? Can I ask the dwarf if she would like a whip type weapon, like what we have, and I'll show her like the shackles with the chain.
make a sleight of hand check, because chances are the guards would hear all this ruckus and all these prisoners moving around, and then you pulling out this big chain, right, would kind of make them turn their head. So make a sleight of hand check to make sure they don't see you.
It's good.
17.
Yeah, 17 plus. What is the
Sleight of hand. So
should be
dexterity.
Should be under S.
Just above stealth.
Okay, 20.
Yep, that's successful. They kind of like, keep it down in there.
Okay, so then you had a minor illusion spell.
Yeah.
Would you want to cast an illusion on one of us and say, "Hey, this person's dead,"
Okay.
and then see if one of them comes in and
Can we knock out the drow and
I know.
he's
Well,
dead?
yeah.
just elbow him right in the jaw.
Well, just
knock
like
him out.
cast an illusion on. Because how? What's the cell like? Is it like rough cut?
It's just like a big pen of just like hard ground and rock, and stuff.
So like, if there's a way, could I like climb up on the wall, and then you could cast the illusion on where I was, and then I could jump down on it, and then you could get the one guard that's on the outside.
Okay.
We'd have to be sneaky though, because we don't
She
know.
has a climb speed.
Yeah, she could climb up on
Like
the
she
ceiling,
naturally can climb.
Yeah, and that for me,
Right.
climbing costs no extra movement for me as well. So if we get 2 people up, then we could pounce on them.
So yeah, you guys could get up above the thing.
And so,
It's basically just like a solid, like you imagine you're in a cave, but they've dug out a big section, and it's just like solid rock and rounded. Rounded.
Does anybody
roof
else
and
have an
everything.
okay, so it's not smooth straight
It's
up.
not. It's just jagged everywhere because
Okay.
It's like it's been
I don't
naturally
think
carved
so.
or they carved
We
it
should
out.
probably only do it with one because they're going to be confused about one person missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but if I create an illusion for like you, and you're just hanging up above. Okay, so what about this? I'm just going to kind of say this somewhat out loud, so just loud enough to the point where everybody can hear it. Everybody within the cage or whatever.
Or just have it communicate through
Are you?
friend.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go up to the mushroom and just have them communicate it to everybody.
Can you think it?
And just say everybody.
Yeah, you
So
can just
what is
think
the
it.
thing?
Think it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll communicate with
What is the message?
mushroom and just say everybody act like you're still shackled, basically. So kind of pick up your chains, maybe sit down, and just have them kind of like have your hands kind of covered a little bit, so that
Act natural.
you're so it looks like you're still chained to the ground. You can't move.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Everyone makes their way back to their place that we're at, and
Who's climbing the thing?
I can, because then I can
He's going to.
use
and
the
the drow
ability to.
continues to not to ignore everyone
Okay.
around.
Yeah, because I can cast like a darkness spell over where I jump on the drow and basically try and get it or get its
Okay.
weapons from it.
Let's do it.
Which drow? What?
So there's the drow, the guards. I mean,
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say like this drow that you're with is in the same situation as you.
yeah. So I'm gonna kind of climb up the side of the wall. Do I have to do like a athletics or acrobatics check to climb up it?
Yeah, I'd say make athletics check.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Yeah, that's you get
Let's
part
have
of the
the
way
cat
up, and you
do it.
slip and just fall right back down, and you're gonna take.
Have the cat do it. She can do it.
She can just naturally climb.
So you get up about like 10 feet, then you slip and fall right back down,
Okay.
smash to the ground. You're gonna take 4
Let's-
points of.
Let's let
Watching damage.
Snow Viper do it.
Okay, go ahead, Snow Viper.
Yeah, because she has a
I'm gonna lie on
natural
the
climb
ground with the
speed, so
chains
she
kind of over
she
me,
can just climb.
like
it.
because I got hurt.
So I'm climbing above the guard, right?
Yeah.
So just like on the ceiling or something.
So I'm gonna climb up above the guards, and I'm gonna.
So she's got a climb speed or something.
Yeah,
Or-
she has a climb speed.
Okay.
We're
so
still in the cage.
She should just be able to
So-
naturally climb up
Yeah.
it.
And I'm gonna like stick one of my paws and like hold it, I think, so I don't fall.
I'm gonna say just so that when you're like upside down,
This might
that's
actually
your hardest
require
part
because
when you're trying
you
to
might
hold on.
have
Unless
to
they make
speak
an
to them.
acrobatics check to keep.
Okay.
Or
So
no,
roll
an
a
athletics
d20.
check. I mean.
And you just tell them.
Roll a d20 and add 6. 15.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Alright. And or
So,
Okay.
so
So
we're doing it?
you
Yeah.
speak to them, and I'll cast the illusion.
So I'm just gonna communicate again through friend. Say, okay, friend, send the message to Dragonale to begin,
So I'm gonna,
and have everyone else be ready.
I'm gonna cast an illusion that represents her. She's gonna be laying down on the ground, bleeding, basically, like profusely bleeding.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna.
And what spell is it? You're just minor.
Minor, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Minor's not
Might not
that
work, huh?
detailed.
I think you'd have to use the major.
I think go with the original idea that you had. Remember you told me.
Oh, we're actually beating the crap out of people. Okay.
Well, no. With you pretending to beat the crap out of someone, and then minor illusion bruises on them like you were
Okay.
going to.
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay.
That's what the original idea was.
Yeah.
I don't know when it changed.
Since you basically don't have any
Okay,
change,
I'm
that
just
makes
gonna
sense.
go over to Denver and just start like
Start
acting like I'm
pretending to
well on
wail on him.
And I'm gonna be focusing the minor illusion to make it look like he's bruised because you're already like
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. The guards turn around when the fighting starts, and they're just watching. They look amused.
Okay.
Are they like right next to the cage?
Yeah, they're right next. They're out just guarding the door, the entrance to
Are they on our side of the gate or the opposite side of the gate?
side.
So I'm just
Is
saying,
there
help.
holes that
Help.
I can like reach my hand through?
1 minute.
I have
So I'm thinking
I have
one idea.
Just like,
I have one idea. I have acid breath. Do you think that the acid breath would melt the metal?
That'd be up to him.
we could
Yeah, that
do
would
it
be
at
up
the
to
same
him.
time. Like we just walk.
But
on
yours
and
is
like-
poison.
Yeah, so we have both.
So he
Poison wouldn't exactly affect the metal.
Well, it affected Drow though. on the
It would
other
affect the
side.
Drow. But I'm talking about making an opening through the gate. Trying to maybe focus the poison.
So the gate, it's like, it's not the whole pen is like just a room dug out of the cave. So it's just literally the gate's the only way out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
So what if I try to like maybe instead of doing a 5 foot by 30 foot cone, I try to focus the spray on the lock.
Okay.
Right, and then
still standing there?
and then we just like burst out,
the guards are standing outside, but there's
And
no way
we-
for you to get out.
and we just storm it.
So
That's what I'm saying. We do that and then we storm it.
So I have an idea then. Hopefully you'll follow my lead. I'm just gonna get up and stop. Like,
But can I have you make a perception check real quick? Roll a d20. Tell me what you got.
I'm gonna stop
Well, they're-
acting like.
They're elves, so
14
they
plus-
resist
They
it.
do. Oh
Hey,
yeah, they
You
can.
guys, perception check.
Okay, when
14 plus what?
well, because she's the
What are you
closest one.
rolling?
Perception.
Yeah,
She's
2?
that's not charisma, John.
No.
Perception
Oh,
should be here.
so-
Plus 3.
So
yeah.
17.
17k. That's better. You see, from your view up on the top of the ceiling of this room, there's a square hooked inside of a loop on the gate that looks similar to a lock.
You could maybe stealthily try to use your mage hand and try to open it. Is it right in front of the guards? Are they looking at it?
No, they're standing off to the side, looking out away. From
Yeah.
you.
So you
So
can
can
So
try.
I go back and
Am
told
I
them
able
that.
to
Oh,
see
I
it at all or no?
I talked to
Not from
friend.
where you guys are. You guys are just directly away from it, like directly back from it. That it's being hidden by the plate that the handle.
But she can
to
see
the
it.
door to the gate is on.
Is that what you're saying?
The handle
So
has the
if she
lock on it,
told
but
me,
it's
if she told me
I'm
where it was,
talking to
then
friend and
would
telling
I be
friend
able
that
to
I
see it?
saw all of that information.
Hang on, wait for friend to tell
Or,
us.
like,
We don't know any of this yet. Wait
So
for
I'm
friend
talking
tell
to
us.
friend. I'm telling friend that hey, I see this thing that looks something like a lock or something. It's up here on the ceiling. Oh,
yeah,
I
he
can see it.
relays that information to everybody. Except for the drow.
It's up on the ceiling.
Mhm.
Okay. So
How
if-
far is it from me?
No. The lock is on
on the door?
is on the door. Is on the
Oh,
door.
okay.
It's not on the ceiling.
What?
It's on the gate.
Oh,
Why
it's
would
on
the
the
lock
gate.
be on the ceiling?
I don't- But what hole are you talking about?
This is so. It's just
So, like, where the lock is that the guards lock the gate,
Mhm.
that's where it is.
Okay.
It's just there's a metal plate on the other side.
yeah. There's a metal plate that has the handle to the door, right, and then the lock in up to the left of that, right, and there's this plates that you can mount the handle and your lock for your door on.
Okay.
And that's where it's sitting, and the plate is blocking everyone's view except for hers at this point of the lock.
I could. This might sound really stupid, but could he teach me like a few words, like real simple words, like
Literally 2 words
What?
in Undercommon.
Ooh, if I wanted to offend them, I could start. I know a couple good things, insults. It'd be a intimidation or deception check.
To teach him.
No, to
just yell at
teach him or just to yell at them, calling them all sorts of names. I have a couple things specifically.
What do you want to do? Yell at him or teach them?
So basically, try and insult them, for then they come in and they start beating me up. So probably be a deception.
Deception, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start yelling at the Drow guards, saying, "Death to Loth, death to Loth. That spider is better underneath a boot than on an altar."
I feel like that deserves a...
And so would that deserve an advantage?
No. Insults are insults.
But even though I'm insulting their goddess.
No, you know what? I'll give you
Not even better, not better. So let's see. So that's an intimidation. So that's a 12.
Nope.
Can I try to just mock him?
They just look at you and like.
Do I speak this language?
They see you.
Why don't
all
we try my
currently as
plan?
just like filth and beneath them. So
I try to melt the lock,
they just kind of.
and then we
They
storm.
kind of ignore it and laugh
Yeah.
So
slyly.
So then,
I'm gonna...
Can we do my plan?
Can I do... I wanna... Yeah.
well, the beating up didn't work,
Actually,
but
yeah.
yeah, I'd say let's try that one.
What-
Let me try it because
Okay.
Are they still looking
they-
in on us?
No, they've been looking away from you.
okay, so they're not even looking at us.
So I'm gonna.
They're outside of
So-
the gate. They have like peripheral of the gate.
So I'm gonna.
So
keep,
they didn't even notice that I was beating them up?
They did.
And they were laughing?
They did.
They're
No,
amused.
they heard sounds. They turned that way,
Oh.
and
then
So
they-
I'm gonna-
we're just
well,
watching him.
To
use
kind
it,
of help
turn
you
back.
be stealthy, I'm gonna keep on just yelling insults at them. Just
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to sneak up closer to the door. So I can do this.
was a spider.
I mean, they're not watching, so-
Okay, so I'm- So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to focus the my breath. So not I'm not like a 5x30 line. I want to focus it right.
Like
To
a-
try to I'm to try to dissolve the lock basically.
So basically, you're trying to like blow it through one of your
Yeah.
nostrils.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm condensing the breath basically. Like I'm trying to.
All right,
You know
I'd
what I
say,
mean? Well, it's not an attack. It's not like a targeted attack.
yeah.
So does it work? I'm doing it.
I mean, you can focus enough to get it to shoot where you want.
Yeah.
And
Is it working?
Let's see.
It's acid.
It's acid.
Yeah, it's acid. I'm just
It
seeing
may
if
be, it may be working a little bit, but not as much as you intended. It's slowly, very
You
slowly.
want me to roll
like-
damage on
like-
the acid
Yes.
to the metal?
You gotta roll it.
What was the? No, it's 2d6. Yeah,
12.
10 acid damage to the lock.
Okay. And it's getting deteriorated.
Punch the door open.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna make 4 unarmed. Well, I'm gonna make 3 unarmed strikes against where I just weakened.
Okay.
3 unarmed strikes. That is a 11.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 24. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that is a 17.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's 3 unarmed strikes. That's 9 damage for the first.
Okay.
4 damage for the second.
The lock just
Okay.
everywhere. And the guards look over, they're like, oh.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move in and
And-
use that last strike against the third against one of the guards.
Okay.
And that was a 5. I could. Well, it was 5 plus 3, so it was 8.
Can I make a reaction like
Okay.
So 8 damage to one of the guards.
to him actually like
Or no wait, that attack wasn't toward one of the guards. So never mind.
Just leave it.
Never mind.
As soon as the door bursts open, I'm gonna cast fog cloud just directly in front of the door.
And then let's go.
So
You drop from the ceiling, we'll all just
As-
bolt.
And then can I run up in front of Tyler and cast or use my breath ability?
Yes.
Okay.
Just hold on. Give me one
Is
second.
yours a cone or a line?
It's a cone.
Yours is a cone.
Way to go, dragons.
And what save do they have to make?
13
No, what save?
DC.
Constitution, the dexterity, what? Like what kind of save?
Con.
So you're shooting one at them with your breath?
Well, it's a cone.
It's a cone. So I'm gonna run in front of Tyler and just like breathe right out
You guys,
from the fog, basically.
are you guys? So
That's
you're
a
stepping out of.
Yeah. And that's a
And-
save. That's a save for them.
Okay. So what save?
Con.
Con save for
Okay.
13.
19.
That was a save.
What about the other one? Or
Yeah.
6 for that one.
so one failed.
So let's see. Is it
2d6.
7 damage to the one, and then
To the one that failed.
we're rounding up still, right? So it'd be 4 to the other.
It's up to him whether it rounds up or down.
Yeah, round up.
Okay.
Can I claw the other
7
one
to
to
the
death?
one.
7 to the one that failed. 4 to the one.
Can I
that
call the other one?
Well,
Well, you got to run up. So
Hold
let's
on, let me
let's try to
catch up.
get let's try
let's
to
try
figure
to
this
get
out
them
first.
back into the cell, so then we can get their gear and not cause too much of a ruckus.
Okay.
So after that, I'm gonna slip back in and like hide right on the other side.
Well,
of
we
the wall.
gotta pull them in.
Well, they're gonna be really mad for.
Who
I
you're
think they might
you're
run in.
strong. You should try to grapple
Should I
one.
grapple
and
one
bring him.
dragon.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the one
But
there's
that-
only one
hang
alive,
on.
right?
Yeah, let's wait for him
No,
to figure
there's-
this stuff out.
Okay, so the one that failed took how much damage?
7.
7.
You're still currently on the ceiling. Remember,
Oh, I thought
you're still on the ceiling. Well, I told you to drop, but
Oh, I didn't
you
drop
didn't say to drop yet.
okay, so it's
my turn?
So I think at
think
this
so.
point we should roll initiative.
Okay, so roll a d20 and add your initiative modifier. So you add your dex modifier. So add 3.
So 16. That's what I got.
16 as well.
18 for me. 7 for her.
16.
I saw.
Tyler, you got what?
I got 18.
And Shay, you got what?
7.
Denver can go first.
Alright, so Tyler.
Okay, I'm still in front of the door because I just broke the lock. So I.
There's still a lot of fog out there.
Oh yeah, so I can't see him. So disadvantage on
Actually, hold on.
attacks.
Let me grab the little bit.
Hang on, yeah, let's let him rest again. Any of them beat me?
Nope.
Okay, so I just want to check something real quick. Okay. So I'm gonna run out and punch one of them.
Okay.
Right in the face.
That's 22.
Does not hit. Or no.
22 doesn't hit?
It's like
I was about to
Make-
say, holy
for a
crap.
level 1
Never
there.
mind.
Constitution saving throw.
Whoa.
Or hang on, let me check just in case.
Sorry.
No.
I don't know what else.
There's
Constitution saving throw.
This is supposed to be a level 1.
11.
Technically.
even
Fails. So he is stunned.
They can have a base,
He is stunned. So for my
So you were you
He's
attacking
stunned.
the one that already had been attacked?
I'm attacking one of them. I can't tell. There's a fog cloud here,
Okay.
so I can't tell. I'm
Well, which
throwing
direction?
a
Because
punch
he
at one
shot
of
the one on the left. and
Right.
Okay. What? So the other one. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he is stunned, and I'm gonna use my second attack to try to grapple him.
Okay.
So
Forget what you do for
I
grapple.
believe it's my athletics check contested by his athletics or acrobatics, but he is stunned, so he can't really do that.
Yeah.
So he's just grabbing.
I think it's an auto six. Well, I mean he can't move.
It makes sense to make it just an auto success.
Well, I'll just roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
But if you're stunned, you can't move.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's look up what exactly stun does. Do you have stunned up on your DM screen?
Yes.
Yeah, let's look that up.
Just
in case.
Stunned. Incapacitated and cannot move. Ability to speak is impaired but not lost. Automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks have advantage.
There you go.
So I guess it is
an auto win.
So
I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna grab him and with my movement try to bring him in.
okay.
Essentially. So can I drag him in?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because
I got one in, so I'm dragging one in.
resist you.
Yeah. I'm dragging one in.
Okay.
That's mine.
So then is
That's my turn.
me next?
It would be the guard's turn actually. So he's going to, but he's the one that's stunned right now. So he's not going to do much. He's just going to forfeit his turn.
Okay.
And so it moves
But I have to
to
make a
Denver.
Yes!
No, it lasts until
So if I use
until
that
the end of
shackle-
my next turn.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I use that shackle and chain like a whip, am I proficient in it?
I would say so.
Okay.
It's close enough to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try and whip the other guard, like kind of wrap it around his neck, and drag him down.
Okay.
So it's the finesse weapon. So yeah, 9 plus 8 as a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And then it'd be the same as a whip as far
Yeah,
as
so a
damage.
D4.
So 1d4. So that's 7 damage to him. And then do I have enough that I get 2 attacks as my second attack?
When you whip him, he just falls down.
Falls down?
He's dead.
He's dead? Okay,
Oh,
so
he's
I'm
dead.
gonna go and loot the body. Or actually drag the body back in.
John.
Slap
Are you
that guy
fucking-
across the face.
Okay, I'm just gonna kill this.
No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
I'm just gonna. Do we want to keep him alive to ask him questions?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So what
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
do,
Also, I'm gonna close the door behind us and dispel the fog.
I'm gonna tell Dragonil to let go, and I'm just gonna take the chain and just wrap it around his neck and kind of pull it somewhat tight, but not like.
Remind me, does the fog cloud require concentration?
Yeah,
I believe
what's
so.
that?
Because if you're gonna keep that going, you need to make.
And I'd get rid of it because that's.
That's okay. We don't need it.
Did he take damage?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wrap the chain around his neck and just like
And
kinda hold
begin
him.
the interrogation. So,
And well, we have to wait until his next turn.
Well, we could just
Well,
concede the rest of the
unless-
turns until my next turn.
because we don't want to kill it, so
Yeah.
we could just.
Or
So I'll just grapple him
you
with
guys
the chain
could
around
just-
his neck, basically.
Okay. The one that's stunned, alright?
Yeah.
yeah, the other one's dead. So yeah.
And
Okay.
so, if you want to look at the body of the one that I killed, you want to see any useful items on
Well,
there.
whose turn is it? It's
It'd be
it was
technically
his,
then
and then
yours.
Well,
it
after
was
John, it's
The one that died.
it would be Shay's turn.
yeah.
So,
it's
what
her turn.
languages do you speak?
Draconic, Abyssal, and Common, or Dwarvish, Abyssal, and Common.
So, you can kill him. You can let us interrogate
Try to
him.
loot one of the bodies.
Your choice.
You can technically even loot the stunned guy's body because he's
Really?
not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So you just go through his stuff.
Just
Well,
searching.
it's up to you.
I'm searching.
Searching the stun book.
Whose body? You got to say what you want to
the
do.
stun.
So she's gonna search one. Nice.
I'm molded, basically.
He's just got a bunch of armor on. He's got a sword. He's got a little pouch in his pocket. Pretty hefty. You can look inside to see how much that is.
I'll take the pouch and take the sword.
Okay. The pouch contains 500 gold.
Nice.
Keep it.
Wow. You're gonna keep it?
Yeah, good. And, I'm gonna take his armor.
Well, he's still alive.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's
You
still
can
alive,
undress
he's
him
just
if you
stunned.
want,
Can I
but
undress him?
it's gonna probably take a minute.
Yeah, so
I just wait until.
Yeah,
I
I
would
just
wait.
Can I take can I just take his helmet?
Sure. You just slip his helmet off.
Okay, then. Yeah.
okay, so
The long, drowish hair just falls.
are you gonna interrogate him now?
Hang on.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm going.
So
Well,
Tyler's turn.
he becomes unstunned at the end of my turn. So I'm going to.
So you'll start the interrogation.
I'm gonna
which makes
loot
sense.
the guy that's dead.
Okay. He's got the same thing
Okay.
that she found him.
So he has
Okay.
what?
He's got another pouch that's pretty heavy
Okay.
and another sword.
I'll just take the
Yeah.
pouch.
Heavy armor.
I'll just take the pouch.
Okay.
Or they might the sword.
Cool.
But if you want to take that.
So, I'm gonna begin the interrogation with a slap across the face.
I'm not gonna.
Just not enough to do, or enough to try and stun him. That I have to roll
No,
for
Like,
hits.
you're waking him up with a slap.
You want me to stun him? I'm good at that.
So I'm gonna slap him.
You
Say,
might kill him.
yeah. So you are our prisoner now. What is the force outside like? What is the? How many other Drow guards are there? Who's your leader?
After he says that, I'm going to kind of tighten up on the chain just a
So
teensy
that-
bit to kind
so-
of intimidate him.
So intimidation checks then.
Yes.
Are you both trying to intimidate, or is one of you
So I'm
helping the other
intimidating
ones?
him by
I would say-
tightening the
I would
chain.
just say
Just a bit.
John's intimidation check.
Okay, because yours is a lot better than.
So I got a 27.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, that's gonna. He's gonna tell you. Hold on 1 second.
Breathe down his neck. Do one more acid for your face.
Well, are you?
More poison.
So
Are you-
I'm asking you a question. So
Yeah.
He's just asking a question.
So
Yeah,
he's
so-
asking,
yeah,
I'm
so-
tightening up
Yeah.
on the chain.
Okay. And what was your question?
so how many other guards are there? Who's your leader? And where's our stuff?
Yes.
Our leader is Jorlan Duskrin,
Oh.
What about the other question?
and he says we are near infinite as far as I know.
Near infinite. Okay. And then
Well, he doesn't really know much about how many there are.
okay.
You're
Of
supposed
guards.
to tell us that.
He's just a guard, and
So
he's just telling you, I'm just a simple guard. I have no idea.
so then where would
As
the
far as I know, we are in the hundreds.
so I'm gonna say then where the prisoner's gear, where would that be stored?
In the armory.
Okay.
Ask him where our stuff is.
Well, it's in the armory.
Where?
That's where our stuff would be stored.
Where is
Where's
the armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the armory from here?
'Cause
You
I don't
guys,
know what
the
you guys are
pen is
saying,
at
so
the
I'm
back
trying-
of this place, so he points in one direction. It's that way.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if he's lying to me.
Then also approximately how many yards?
That is a 17.
He's not lying.
Okay. Well, I'd say we kill him, and then at least I could wear the armor and pass off as a guard and try and
When
find a
you
way
guide
to.
us.
Let's kill him.
Well, I could guide one or two of you,
Before
and we could have, I don't know, maybe one of the other people in the room dress up as the other drow and stand guard, and then I could communicate to friend in case of trouble.
Yeah. Do you want me to go with you?
do you have to rest between using your breath weapon?
So yeah.
So we could be resting while you're.
I don't need a rest.
Who's going to be standing?
So I would say,
I don't
Sorry,
need my
I
breath
got that
weapon.
backwards. He
Yeah,
points-
Tyler should.
I don't need it,
yeah, I'd say
You're
He
not-
has a lot.
I'm-
of
I'll
it.
go-
I'm gonna.
and I'm good at stealth.
And he
Um,
could
hold
probably
on.
wear this.
Yeah.
This dragon.
Hold on.
It's actually not at the end. It's there's one more room to the left of you, of where your slave pen area was. He points directly behind him when he says where when you ask him where the armor is. There's a giant tower connected by a rope bridge directly behind him.
okay. So, yeah, so I'm gonna give you the signal just to kill him,
Right.
and then I'm gonna go to the other dead drow, and I'm gonna put on or take the armor, put it on a sword as well.
Okay.
So what kind of armor is it?
It's just chain stuff.
Mm.
So chain shirt and let's see.
It's like a long sword, short sword.
Let me see, where is it?
That actually makes this ideal funny. Chains are meant to be broken.
Long sword.
Long sword.
As are those who forged them.
And so, long sword is it? That's not a finesse weapon, right?
By the way.
It is not. It is versatile.
So, what kind of armor did you say it was?
It's chain.
Okay.
Just basically like
Oh yeah, it's all good.
chain shirt and like chain, I guess leggings or something.
Leggings, said level. I want the leggings.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna off the guy.
Okay.
Okay, and then of our group, who would be most likely able to fit in the other drow armor?
That's what I was wondering.
The kitty.
One
So-
problem with that is I don't think you're going to be able to rage in heavy armor.
Because what we could do, just for the sake of just illusion, is we could
It
have
would go up, but she wouldn't be able to rage.
is we could have her stand outside,
She also wouldn't be
and
able
you
to
cast the
spells.
illusion on her, so she doesn't even
has
have
the armor?
doesn't even have to wear the armor.
Mm.
Yeah, she can't cast spells or rage in heavy armor,
But she could have the sword.
She can wear the armor.
If I were to go with you, could it? Well, no.
I'm gonna go
Because
with
you could be there to help, like
Just kind of be back.
Yeah.
be back up.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Because what we
Do
could
they
do.
have anything else on them, like sharp weapons, like a knife? or
Just
anything?
the sword.
just the sword.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Oh, do they have a key on them?
No.
Okay.
Does Friend's vision still work with them as they leave?
Like, are
Can
we
he
able
still-
to?
Can
'Cause
they
they'll-
still talk?
As long as he has the spores around you, he can communicate with you.
When
If
they
you
leave?
leave,
Oh, if we leave
you
the
leave
spores.
the pen, then you can't talk with him.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch you before you leave.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me make
Maybe
that
go out
check.
and scout and just see what's out there in the immediate surroundings, and then we all leave together just to be safe.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
Or
so
Well,
leave the other prisoners and us four go.
okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go out and scout.
'Cause
Dressed
smaller
up as the
prisoners,
drow.
so it'll be somewhat better than
Okay, so if you have heavy
I think it'd be
armor
better
on,
if we just kept like a small group
you
first,
can
figure out
rage,
where we
so you get the
go.
resistance, but you won't get any of the other benefits.
On that first
Oh,
things
So what
first, I'm
happens
gonna
if you're wearing heavy armor?
Yeah, that's what I want to.
No, put it on pretty much.
get that
And,
bead.
and we'd need, because we all
Okay, what's
probably
going on
have to
right
go in
now?
order to actually
So-
do our stuff anyway.
So the plan is so far, I'm gonna go out like kind of stealthily and just get a basic
Walk
view
on
of
the
like where the
perimeter.
barracks is.
So he's disguised.
Like not to interact with anything, but just
You're disguised. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
so. I am still gonna try and roll a stealth check just to add to it, for then I'm not being noticed as much. So would that be
You probably haven't.
yeah? Would I have advantage on that because I'm dressed up and disguised?
On just figuring out where stuff is.
Yeah, just like a stealth check, just
Just
Yeah.
to kind of go around.
Because
Just-
because
just-
he's
just-
dressed as
Just
Or
to be
would it-
stealth, yeah.
yeah, or would it be a deception check?
Be stealth.
Stealth? Okay. Advantage. Oh!
Bad.
Both got 5s. So let's see, that's a 13 on my stealth. Like, how does that happen?
Got too excited.
Hold on 1 second.
Is it like a courtyard? Or is it like, that's what I'm kind of wondering. It's like,
Well, we've been out going doing tasks, so we sort of know.
or like we in a building and like I don't know.
So, you just went stealth.
Okay, so I'm looking around, just trying to get the lay of the land, how many guards there are.
Make a perception check.
That is a 19.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can see pretty far. The only way to go is either to the right. Well, if you're standing outside of the gate that you guys came out of the slave pen, there's a rope bridge to your right, or like a path to your right, heading towards further in, and then there's a rope bridge in front of you, but like sheer cliff to the left.
So can I like see
And
like
another rope bridge connecting to another path further down to your left. That's about as far as you can see.
Which one's the
yeah? So which one would take me to the armory?
That's the rope bridge in front of you takes you to a where the guy said you would, where he pointed to.
Can I see any other guards?
Not right now.
Okay, I'm gonna start casually walking quietly though, over towards the armory.
Okay. Okay, so you make it across the rope bridge, and there is a window, and then a door that's cracked partially open.
Okay. Can I peek in?
So the door or the window?
Through the window.
The window, like just barely looking up.
Yeah, just barely peeking in.
Okay. In there you see some two more drow and another drow that looks like more heavily armored than the other ones.
Okay.
Spoopy. Do you want to come back and get us?
Well, I'm like. So okay, so I'm gonna go back and actually I'm gonna grab Dragon Eel, this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and do like as we had planned originally, like to try and bring him in to do like a menial task.
Okay.
And then actually no, do you want me to bring?
Maybe that's 4 that we just got. We'll tell the others just to wait, hang out in the. I
Okay.
could try to freeze the door shut. Maybe is it kind of cold where we're at?
It's
Well, we don't want to lock them in.
Well, no, just for the time being. Just
well, I mean, like to
No,
go,
I
we
don't
want to
think
go
we
in.
want
and
to lock
do
them
stuff.
in.
I'm just saying so that all 4 of us can leave. We don't have to like worry that somebody's gonna go in and like kill him. You know.
No, I'd say we could just leave them. One of the swords. And
right. I got glare over here.
so I'm gonna leave the.
I got glare on that. On that picture.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. We can leave the sword specifically with the dwarf.
Well, I was just wondering what it would do.
So we can leave the one of the swords with the
Turns out it
dwarves.
blinds the player.
So I'm gonna leave the one extra sword with the dwarf.
Okay.
And then she's gonna protect him. And then we'll just have to go ahead in, and the dwarf will have to wear the armor and be the guard until we get more supplies.
Short little.
Yeah.
Like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's not too short. All right, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and do like a loose chain around them to make it look like they're bound. And
We're using the ones that I cut.
yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like we're bound, but we're not actually bound.
Can I actually like slip my hand back into the shackle?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So yeah, I'm gonna to escort them. I'm gonna start escorting them across the bridge into the barracks.
Cool. Might be a bad idea.
Well, you know what? I'm actually to get. I'm just gonna make a dexterity check to get your hand in. Actually. Now that I think about it.
I don't think I'm gonna actually do it because I'm worried that one of them will be stronger than me and can just like pull me to them if they grab it.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna do that actually. I'll stay out of it.
All right. So you have them wrapped up, and you're dragging towards the guard, towards that tower.
Yep.
Okay.
Did we have time to short rest while he was doing that?
I
Originally?
don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't have the time.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, so you guys get to that tower, and the guards inside hear something. Hear some commotion outside. They come out, and they see you with these 3 bound prisoners, and the one with the heavier plated one looks like Armino says, "What are you doing with those prisoners?"
Just what was the matron lady's name? The leader of the place here. What was it?
It was. Jorlan Duskrin. Jorlan Dusk. Ryn.
I'm just gonna say we were asked just menial labor that needed to be done. Figured these 2 would be good enough to do it. That'd be a deception.
Persuasion, deception,
or persuasion. Which one would?
I think it'd be.
More of a deception.
bold.
It'd be deception.
So, are you trying to convince them that you're something?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Okay,
to bring.
yeah,
them in.
you're persuasion.
Oh, that's a 10.
He has no advantage because he's dressed like a guard?
Well, it's
Okay.
really unusual for
Yeah.
prisoners to be drug out like this in this amount,
All right.
in this
Well,
in this manner.
Yeah.
How
All right.
close are we to
Let's. Are we close enough?
They've come out. They're like talking distance, like as far as we are, so maybe a couple feet away from you guys.
Can I just like kind of stumble my way forward a little bit, like kind of
Oh,
like
Oh,
push
could I-
into him
no,
and kind of
okay,
like
no.
bump into him, so I'm
or can
just closer.
I even
Yeah,
add
much
to
closer.
that by kicking one of them to make it look like I really think they're prisoners?
Kick me towards them.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, he's.
so I'll just
he's
kick them
gonna
towards
kick
them,
him
saying this
toward-
this one was
toward
tasked for the barracks.
I'm just
These
gonna
other
kinda
2 are
like-
for other
And I'm gonna
areas.
kind of like
Yeah.
drop, like fake
Well,
drop onto the ground, basically.
the one that is heavily armored
Mhm.
points. Well, the barracks that way.
Well, I was told to bring them here.
Who would have told you this?
Jourdain Deskgrim.
Jorlan?
Jorlan, yes. Jorlan.
Okay.
As
I move
realize
faster
this
than
is happening. I'm gonna like take my chain and like kind of rip it out of your hand. We'll kind of tug on it just a teensy bit, not enough that they'd actually notice. And I'm gonna hurry up and just quickly swing it right around the guy's like ankle and wrap it around there, and like grab it and just like yank it as hard as I can.
Okay.
He's loose! He's loose!
Is that for strength or?
Where's he rolling?
You were going for just
His
the
legs.
So I'm
To
wrapping
try-
it
to
right
try to
around his
wrap
leg,
it
and I'm
around.
gonna like
Which
flip
one?
him, basically the heavy armor guy,
Heavy armor. Okay, hold on. Let me.
or whoever's like directly in front of me, which I was assuming is the heavy armor
As
dude.
he, how many of the guys? How many guys are here? There's a heavy armored one, and then how
It's the
many
heavy
more?
armored one and 2 other ones. Or no. The
When he does that, I'm running up to one and punching him in the face. If we're doing this, we're doing this.
Yeah, we're going full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two normal ground guards and one heavily armored.
Well, I've just punched one in the face, and he's trying to trip one.
Which one?
The heavy armor.
He's trying to
heavy armored one?
trip one of the
Because
heavy.
he's right in front of
And
you, right?
you're punching the
One of the regular ones.
All right. Let me look.
I'll keep that. That's a natural 20.
We'll take that.
I'll wait for you to do your thing, but yeah.
I'm hoping it's enough. Yeah.
And I'll roll for damage so that we have that. Okay. So that's
Fighting.
Okay. Fighting?
not yet.
Us
We're trying to resolve this first.
Once
Once he's ready.
Sorry, I'm looking up for the stats for these people.
That's what cats do. They're not just getting into the character.
Just imagine your cat sitting there on the rope bridge, just
Just standing. But you can make a reaction though. I mean, we're all kind of just gonna go.
Yeah,
around
but let's try to resolve this. That way we're like because he's working on it.
Okay, so what I do is I'm right now. I need to talk to you guys. Fill me in.
fall off.
So we basically brought the
Okay,
three of
so
us
roll
across
down.
the bridge, and there's 3 Drow
Right.
confronting us.
Was I able to touch one of you
Can I
guys
just
before
take
you
my
left?
original roll that I did?
So I don't know what's going on.
So what was
He
your?
told you to
I
roll
dressed
this.
up as
No,
one
it
of
was
the
a
Drow
15.
and attempt to bluff us
Original
into the
bears.
bears.
originally?
But
Yeah.
then he's the
Okay.
3 Drow that are confronting
Okay,
us.
now
and
the one that I
bears is over
punched,
there.
I got a
Why'd you
crit
come
on and I
over
got
there?
8 damage.
Okay. Well, that's gonna definitely work.
Maybe the line. Because the other guy, he said that the other
Well,
guy
I did
wasn't.
an insight, and then he said he wasn't.
So maybe these guys.
And are we doing initiative or are we gonna do more?
She can still do something, right?
His reaction.
I'm just chilling. Where am
We
I?
should probably attack one of them.
This would be kind of like a surprise round, and she wasn't really ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have nothing prepared, and
She like pounces on the big guy. She's like,
so you did 8 damage.
wait, she has
Yeah,
a sword.
with
so
my
she
crit.
could just walk-
And I have a claw.
No, she left one sword back.
She did take one of the swords though.
Oh, okay. So then my
She
guy
just didn't
doesn't have
take
the
any of
sword.
the armor aside from the helmet.
So my guy doesn't
Okay.
have the sword.
So now everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
17.
23.
17 plus.
So.
I'm going last.
I got 20.
Natural 1. Plus 3, so 4.
Got 20. What do you have?
17.
So 17 plus 3, right? So 20.
Okay,
You first.
hold on a second.
Well, hang on.
Write
He's
this down.
going to tell us who's first.
Okay, Tyler,
4.
Denver,
17.
John,
23.
Oh wait, 17. I thought I said
Okay.
23.
20.
yeah, it's John first. Tyler, roll a d20 to
Just tell you what I get.
Yeah.
17. Oh, I probably tied one of the guys for initiative. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Am I go?
Yep.
Okay. Is my chain still wrapped around the guy's leg?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand up and just try yanking it again to try to get him to fall.
Okay.
Uh, 19?
It's a 16,
Yep.
I think. Is it a 19?
Yeah, well, because it would just be straight,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
To try to
Sorry.
trip him,
Sorry.
get him to fall
Yeah.
prone.
It was 19?
19.
Yep, that is.
Okay, guys, hit him as hard as you can. Well, he's down.
Well,
So,
Because
So
advantage.
is he prone?
yeah,
Okay.
it would roll a d6.
Me?
Yeah.
a 1.
Just 1 damage.
Well, there's that.
He is wearing heavy armor.
Okay. Now it is Shazeman.
Okay,
Beat on the big guy.
wait, I'm not even with you guys.
Yeah,
yet.
you
Yeah, you are.
We
Okay.
brought you with this.
Oh, thank you so much for carrying a sleeping cat. It was so amazing. Such a gorgeous ride.
You're sleepwalking.
Thank you. And so,
Yeah, pretty big cat.
oh, fatty.
You're not.
Oh, muscle.
You're not a
I have
tiny
muscle,
cat.
right?
You're not a tiny
Yeah.
cat.
I have lots of muscle.
You're a cat person.
Ooh.
You're not a. You're not
Can
a
I
house
claw?
cat.
Can I claw
Basically,
them?
is what I'm saying.
Can I claw?
Yeah.
Or you could use the longsword that you got.
Ooh.
We should do more damage.
Just tell him what you want to do.
But
I-
attack the big guy.
I communicate
Because
to my
he's-
friends. Well, should I claw him or should I
Just,
sword him?
just sword him.
Sword.
Okay, I'm swording the guy.
Okay.
The
make
fat
it-
one.
Make an attack.
Roll this
So she gets advantage.
and add your
because he's
strength
prone,
modifier.
Yep.
So you get a roll 2, by the way.
Oh, 2?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
just
he's
whichever
prone.
one's the highest.
16.
Well, it depends on which one she's hitting.
The big guy.
Oh, did she say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
the fat one.
I mean, we might as well
16.
Add your
right
strength,
off
so
the
add
bat,
3.
because
19.
19.
So 19 to hit
Tell
the
him.
big guy.
That hits.
19.
And
And
the
then
longsword is
You roll a d8. Longsword is d8. Plus 3.
We should all feel like that because he's prone.
5. 8.
otherwise me wrapping that around his legs. is
Well,
not
then we
gonna-
also need to try and stop the other shield warning.
With a longsword.
So,
That's true.
so you got the one that's prone. Then we
Love how you go upside down and you just pick and
Alright,
choose.
now it
So
is
you would have a plus.
Denver.
Yes.
Use the chain. Use the chain.
Oh yeah, I still do have that chain whip. So I'm going to use the chain whip to wrap it around.
That's what I need to add.
Wow.
So that's 11.
Wrapped around one of the guy's neck.
Yeah, one of the other guys
Knock
next.
him prone too.
So,
That's 11.
so are they standing like
Well, you hit.
line
No,
next to
that's
each
Well, they're
other?
kind
That's
of
to hit.
staggered
This
off the
is
diagonal.
damage.
So one is just like next to the door.
That should
One
be
of
8
them
plus
is
3.
So it'd be 8.
the heavy
Next.
But
armored
you can
one is
move up
prone.
close enough to
Closest
get
to
him
you,
anyway.
the one
Yeah.
right
So then
after
I'm
that's
gonna
the middle.
I'm gonna try and jump forward to grab the, or wrap it around the one that's closest to the door.
Okay.
So first attack.
So roll to grapple first. So it was what again?
So to the grapple,
Well,
that's a 19.
Well, yeah, that's his athletics check, contested by whoever he's trying to grapple's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
So he rolled 19. 18 plus 1. Okay.
Athletics is dexterity, right?
Yeah, athletics is strength. Acrobatics is dexterity. You can use either.
So if I'm using acrobatics, then that's
Well, no, the person trying to grapple is athletics.
Well,
and
I'm
the person
using-
being grappled.
well, I'm using the
is-
chain.
Well,
like said.
I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to whoever. It's up to you.
I'll just do strength for now.
I'm just saying the way it says in the book.
I got exactly the same as you.
So
I don't
It's up
think
to you.
it didn't work.
I don't think it was.
Okay. So then, do I still hit?
Yeah.
8.
So that's 3, 8.
Yes.
And then my second attack, natural 1.
Not 8 plus 1.
Huh?
Not 8 plus 1 to equal 9.
No,
You're
just
supposed
one.
to get 9. You know?
Try.
Alright, so after Denver, it is the prone person's turn, so they're going to use half their movement to stand up.
Knock him down again.
Movement. Okay. So 50 feet up, so gonna make an attack on John since he's grappling him. With that was
How does it say? Like 7?
with the short sword, so
Yeah, so it's
plus 7 to
this
hit,
is where
so
it's details.
22 to
So-
hit.
It's a athletics check contested
And
by
then
the
sword.
target's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so
check,
it's targets. then.
basically. So yeah, it's your athletics versus their acrobatics or athletics.
So they can choose.
Yeah, the person being grappled gets to choose.
2 damage.
Okay. To me.
2 slash piercing.
Okay. Ow. That hurt so much. I can't believe it.
And then after that, it is the other one of the other guards' turn. Gonna attack Denver with a
less AC.
javelin.
Okay.
Like 15 because we don't have any more.
Okay, it's 15.
15 damage?
15 to hit.
That is a hit. Actually, wait, no. Chain shirt. What is the armor class for the chain shirt?
The chain shirt, 13 plus dex modifier.
13 plus dex. That is a miss. That.
Okay. But it says max of 2. I don't know what that is.
Max of 2. That means I can only get 2 of the modifier. So
Yeah, so basically it's
13 plus
2.
So that never mind. That is a hit. If it was a 15.
That is a hit.
Okay.
So it doesn't change your AC. Wearing armor didn't change his AC at all.
3 damage.
How much?
3.
Is he gonna attack me
And
too?
then it is Tyler's turn.
When he says he's going to attack you, but he's not yet.
You want to try to knock the guy
I'm
unconscious.
making 3 strikes against the guy I originally hit.
Okay.
It's 16 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 6 damage.
He's dead.
Okay, I'm going to the next guy that's not wearing armor.
Okay.
That's 15 to hit.
Nope.
So there's armor class 16.
And the next one's a miss. Yeah, it must be.
So then it is the guard you just attacked, so I will have it attack you then, Tyler.
Okay.
With another javelin. Okay, that's a 7.
It misses.
What's the to hit for a javelin? With the it's dexterity, right?
Strength. It's thrown, it's not finesse. So it's strength.
Yeah, javelin. Yeah. Well, I thought if it was thrown, it
No.
could be a dexterity.
With the finesse property it
What's that you
is.
have now?
But
Oh,
Thrown is
it's
generally
gonna be better.
I'll look at a hyperite spot.
It's too expensive. Okay, good night.
I like the hyperite spots.
Well, then just give it to me.
yeah, thrown is
Should I
generally
use it?
strength.
Well,
If it says finesse or
I don't have
range,
them anymore,
it's
actually.
dex.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
So
You can find it
instead of
Thrown
finesse-
32.
$70.
I'm spending $70 on that.
Okay, so it's 8.
Versus who?
Dude.
You didn't hit me. You said you attacked and it was 6.
And you missed.
That was a miss.
So yeah, it's a miss.
Alright. Then now we cycle back to Joe.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is my chain still wrapped around the guy's foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna just pull on it and try to get him to. Except for I'm gonna pull it from the side, so I'm gonna run around. Actually, I'll run around to the back of him and just tug it as hard as I can, so he falls face first. That's not gonna get it.
13.
It's a 13. Yeah.
Aren't you
Well,
proficient
he's-
in athletics? Oh no, it's
Is he still prone?
No,
No,
he got
he
up.
got up.
Oh, okay. Is he still grappled?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I
he
still
still
have the
grappled?
chain on him, basically. Okay. That's it for my turn.
Hey, can I try to attack him?
Which one? The big one?
Yeah.
He's the only one left, right? Or no,
There's a
there's
smaller
a-
guard that is also grappled, and the
He has one. I'm just gonna take a big one out.
I thought there were 3. There's one armored one dead one, and then one other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just the one that's heavy, and the one that is.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the fat guy.
Okay.
So you still make an attack?
Don't you have Turtle Beach headphones?
Just 1 or 2.
I don't.
What ones do you have?
Just one attack.
I mean, only can hit him once?
You only get one attack.
Mm,
You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So you
Because-
can attack twice.
so can I attack him?
So you can
with the
attack
sword
him
and then
once.
claw him?
Once with the sword, once with the claw.
Can I do that?
Basically. So yeah, roll. Oh yeah. So that's
19,
plus
Yep.
3, so that's 22.
22.
Okay.
Or actually plus 6, so that's 25.
Definitely hits.
But yeah, you rolled that.
5.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Okay, now
Now
claw.
roll this again. And add 6. Add 6. Okay. And then roll. Well, does it hit? 12? No.
I just did 5 damage to him.
Alright, so now it is.
Okay. So then I'm gonna whip again at the guard closest to the door. And that is 19.
Yep.
That is for 9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for my second attack, can I go for the big one?
Yes.
So the second unarmed
Well,
one's
let's
hit.
see. Make a dexterity check
Dexterity check. Okay.
to see if you
Let's do
can.
that, but I wonder if they're going
Whip
to
it around.
not have the box. So that- that's what-
It's a 10.
I have the receipt.
You go check.
Yeah, you got to the markers.
Okay, so roll the hit.
Yep.
That is a 19, which is my crit. Or natural 19.
All right.
So d8 times 2, that is 4.
That's a D4.
Huh?
That's a D4.
Well, for the whip.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's 4 plus 5. That's 9 damage to him.
Okay.
How do you like doing manual labor?
All right. Now it is the last guard standing. Their
No,
turn.
the big guys.
The fatty.
That's the last guard standing.
It's the last big buddy, big buddy, big buddy.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's gonna make an attack
Sounds like something
on
for a game.
Denver.
Yay me!
Oh wait, hold on. With
What's her
the
her AC?
You gonna make a-
is
2 short sword attacks.
so
That's 2 sword attacks.
should be
Yeah, 2 short sword attacks. One is
15.
8. No.
For whatever reason, I'm thinking it's like
15
this.
So you don't have armor on,
Oh,
right?
15 to hit?
Yeah,
that
because it has
hits.
plus 7.
No. So it's
yeah,
your
freak.
it's 10 plus your dexterity modifier, so it's 13.
Well, don't they have a natural armor, though?
5 damage.
Not dragon horn.
Huh?
5 damage.
Okay.
And then another 15 to hit.
Holy cow!
There's a
Come on!
there's a new feat in Xanthars that
One.
that gives
1 damage.
him natural armor.
I called it for
So
you.
a
homie.
total of 6 damage.
Okay.
You should be lucky. I called that one. I said,
In
give me that.
Xanthars, there's a
John.
new feat that gives him
No,
natural
no,
armor.
Tyler.
Tyler
Sorry.
Street.
Tyler, come on. You gotta get this dude.
He's gonna kill him.
I'm
Okay,
double clawing.
I'm gonna make 4 unarmed strikes.
4. How do
4.
you get that many?
I get 2. I get 2 attacks as a regular action, and I can spend a key to make 2 extra attacks. That first one's a miss. It's a
Oh,
8.
that was pretty close. I see.
well, it was cocked, but it was closer to the 2. The second one's
Just talk, just
17.
reroll.
Are you sure? Okay. So I'll use that for the first strike. It was 17. Did it hit?
Nope.
Then that one misses. That's 12 for the second. 23 for the third.
Yep.
And the fourth is a miss. So I hit once.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mistakes.
That's 8 damage. And I'm gonna have him make a What kind of a saving throw is it? A dexterity saving throw.
22.
Made it.
Which is... yeah, I made it.
Man,
just
look
kidding.
away and shake.
Okay. It is not knocked prone. Okay.
I go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pull him down again. I'm gonna
Or
claw.
attempt to pull it down. It's been pretty hard to pull him down.
Yeah, pull him down again, and then I'm
So
gonna claw.
if I try from the side, will that like increase the chances? No. Okay. What
It's
if?
got a very good footing, so really any direction's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna drop the chain. Am I still behind him?
So I've used 2 keys so
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the chain and I'm just gonna I'm gonna attempt to just like tackle him, basically.
Okay.
Tackle him to the ground. So from behind, does that give me advantage? Won't see it coming.
Look,
Yeah,
he's
it
not
does.
even that big shining.
And I'm gonna obviously like aim for like his knees, basically. So
Okay.
like
Try it
to
as
give
hard
it
as you
that
can to
extra,
get this thing knocked
that
down.
extra oomph that I need. Cool. Okay, 20.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Okay, he's knocked down, guys. Get him.
Okay,
Get
cool.
him.
I'm gonna claw and sword him.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can still like
So he's
technically
prone?
like grapple him,
prone.
right?
Only
Like,
Well,
while
you
he's
have to
down.
worry about her accidentally hitting. Because then she'd be rolling
Disadvantage on
disadvantage.
Well, I'm at his legs, basically. So as long as you attack like his face or his head, it should be like
Okay.
somebody.
So I just have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, so it's on him.
Attack.
Attack it.
Make your attacks.
I'm holding on to his.
That's a
legs.
natural 1.
Don't you get advantage?
Claw.
Make your claw attack.
Do you not get advantage while they're not prone?
10,
16.
No, it just gives me
16.
disadvantage.
16 for the claw.
Jeez,
Well-
so it's 19?
Well, that's maybe
I think it's 18, but I don't know.
could be. So
Could
then,
be.
so
It's...
okay, here we go with another whip. That is a 18.
It's 18.
Isn't big.
It's the 7 damage. And then second attack.
Wrapped around his neck.
Ooh, natural 19.
Stand
Crit.
on his back.
Yeah. That's another 4.
9 damage?
9, yeah.
Yeah.
9 more damage.
Is this guy almost dead? No. I don't think so.
I just need an attack, guys.
Alright, still standing. Or still looking. Not standing.
Yeah, that's right. It's fine.
Okay.
So,
So
as
now it is the...
general's turn. Or thingy's turn.
So he still does he have to do like a
So-
strength check to see if he can
Can
actually
you
get
use
away
half his
from me?
movement to get up?
Well,
I'm
he's
still holding
grappled.
onto his legs.
He's
You
grappled.
said you dropped it.
No,
I
he's
dropped my shackle, but I'm like, when I
he's
tackle him, I'm
grappled.
grabbing his leg.
Okay, well then he's going to use his attack to like kick you off
Okay,
his legs.
cool. So this thing not prone. Disadvantage, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Well, he's trying to break the grapple.
Okay,
He's
it's
not
the same
trying to
number,
attack.
14.
Oh yeah. So what
He's
is
trying
it,
to break the
strength?
grapple, not attack.
And do I have to do a strength roll?
It's
Yeah,
athletics versus athletics.
Strike that.
Yes.
So
20.
Pretty sure John won.
Mm-hmm.
wait for athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's
So
so 17
plus
plus 8, so
Yeah, you beat me. I got a
25.
14
So he's still grappled.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn?
getting away this time.
Whose
Head
turn
back
is
to
it?
the top.
It's John's turn. Or no, it's your turn actually.
It's me.
Yeah. We bash his head
I
in.
keep forgetting you rolled a 4. I keep thinking it's a 14 because there's a 1 next to your letter.
That's 25 to hit
Yep.
on the first strike. I'm going to strike him 3 times. That's 24 on the second hit. And that's 19 on the third
Yep.
hit.
Yes, take him out.
Kill him. Kill him.
Just keep bashing his head repeatedly.
7 damage on the first strike. 8 damage on the second strike.
He's still not tagged.
And 7 damage on the third strike.
Okay, still what?
Jeez.
I'm going to have him make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Fails.
What is it?
It's 4.
Yeah, it fails. He is stunned.
Okay.
He's stunned and grappled and prone.
Oh, okay.
Does he have like a sword or anything on him? Short sword.
He's got a short sword
Do
and
you
a
want to borrow my
crossbow.
sword?
Okay.
So he's got a short sword.
He's
a
stunned,
crossbow.
grappled, and prone. It's like,
While he's so it's my turn, right?
yeah.
You should
Okay.
take my helmet.
I'm gonna take. I don't think I can wear your helmet though, because I'm a dragon though. I'm gonna take his dagger out of his hand, and then I'm gonna just like jab it
Dagger.
right.
You mean short sword?
Or, yeah, his short sword, and jab it right into his neck.
Okay, make
Oh,
that.
jeez.
Wouldn't it be a sleight of hand to grab it?
Well,
Well, he's stunned.
He's stunned. It's not really
Stunned,
hard.
grappled,
We have
and
advantage,
prone.
right?
So I
because
mean,
he's stunned.
No,
Then aren't you
no,
prone
it's just a straight
too?
roll.
Aren't
Oh,
you?
He has disadvantage on attacking.
No,
but
from being stunned.
Yeah, but then aren't you prone as well
What,
because you're
what does stun do?
on the ground grappling him?
Yep, attacks have advantage.
Yep, attacks have advantage. So you roll twice.
Okay.
So you have to stand up first.
So yeah, I'll stand up first, and then obviously take the dagger and like just shove it right in his throat. And I missed. What did I miss?
Well, don't you have advantage?
The first
Yeah, the
roll
first one
was
was a
a
five,
five,
and
and then the third,
All
second
right.
one was a one.
So
Okay, you
Oh,
ready then,
jeez,
I
second?
have a short sword.
Jeez, okay. Well, what I'm doing is I'm
Do your
gonna
thing.
claw and sword him, and he's going down. He's going down today.
Okay.
Okay?
Make your attacks with advantage. So roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah, yeah. That was his roll.
Your dice are cursed.
Make your claw attack.
Okay, and claw.
So you got to roll again, both of them.
Short swords are based on
There we go.
dex.
23 to hit on the claw.
Short swords, I think.
Okay, so roll a d4. So roll this
I don't know how to read this.
and add
so
3.
one of you guys-
So it's 1 plus 3, so 4 damage with the claw.
Falls to the ground. Or
Well,
one-
he falls
no,
to the
falls
ground.
to the ground. Okay, just goes
1d6
on the
pass.
ground.
Dang it! I thought he died. Dang it!
Yeah,
He is dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. Do I get?
You can choose your strength or dexterity.
Do I get to keep?
Keep what?
So I'm gonna go into the room there and do like a investigation or perception check.
I want to loot the armored dude's body.
Okay, on that
I
guy's
took the
body
short
there
sword.
is another pouch. And then the
Okay, how much?
crossbow.
I'm
has
taking
been
the
picked up.
pouch.
Okay, it's got 200 gold.
Oh,
Do
bro,
either of
give
the
me
other
your
guys have a
gold.
short
Stop
sword?
rolling. in the
Or anything?
room.
Every one of them.
Can we just randomly
short
do
sword?
stuff right now
Okay.
or no?
Well,
Well,
take the
there's the other two guards had javelins that they were picking up from inside the guard things and throwing.
I rolled a natural 16, so 20 on my perception. So
this
the
is like
inside
their armor?
where they were at.
Okay, I need to read
Can I
this real
lose
quick.
the first guy they took down?
Probably.
No one said it yet.
Let's try.
Can I loot the first guy they took down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Short. Well, he's got a short sword on him. He's got the chain shirt, and he's got a pouch.
How much
Oh,
gold?
pouch.
How much gold can one pouch hold? Like at max, how much gold can a pouch hold?
Can I
You
take
need
the
to-
other guy's pouch if he has one? The last guy's.
Hold on.
Hasn't got a pouch yet. And there's one left.
Can't have any of my money.
I know, that's why I want my own pouch.
So loot one of the dudes.
Yeah.
Try and
They all have pouches.
That'll be fun if you had a pouch full of stone.
I'm just carrying around 2 pouches full of gold.
I got 2 pouches.
I got 2 patches. Hey, hey, hey.
Boom, boom, bang.
That's what I'm singing as I'm walking.
So it just cuts off her head. I got 2 heads. I got 2. I wish my guy was chaotic evil. Because I probably do that.
Where would I find that in the?
Don't think it says that. It's up to you.
No?
Like how big the pouches are is up
Yeah.
to you.
Well, I mean, they're all pretty big, so they can hold probably another 200-300 gold on top of what they hold already.
So up to 800.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, so 800 gold for each.
Up to.
Okay. I want to loot the other guy.
Stone.
The last guy
Please give
that
us
Okay.
hasn't been looted.
200 gold in the pouch.
Okay.
And he's got a short sword.
Okay, I'm taking his short sword.
I was hoping you found rocks.
His pouch has rocks.
He just wants to feel rich.
They happen to be gems that are worth a lot of money.
Oh, that would have been sick.
They're that kind of rocks.
Or you find like a, I don't even know what you found. I don't know, maybe like a potion or something.
Okay, so
Cool. So I'm dual wielding 2 swords now. I'm back to my normal self.
did you see anything when you went in the room?
He's sort of
Oh,
waiting.
he's still figuring that out.
Okay. So
I got-
in that room, there's just a table and some chairs. Looks like a hangout area for guards.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
there's a bunch of javelins on a rack.
Ooh, let me
Okay.
get one.
So, is there any other rooms?
There are stairs leading up to a second.
I'm gonna, while they're gathering the javelins, and I'm gonna say,
I unhooked that
I'm right behind
shackle
you.
and
Yeah,
chain
I-
from the guy's foot.
Yeah,
so I'm taking that with us.
so
Hang on.
I'd recommend
Sorry.
you two dragging the bodies in and finishing your looting, and then take some javelins and armor back to the rest of the people. In the,
Yeah, you guys should help them
Well,
arm.
I'm
while we
gonna
go up
actually-
and check.
Can I just drag them and throw them off the cliff? Like completely dispose of them?
Did you check and see what's down the cliff? Did you peek over the edge?
Make a perception check if you want to do that.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna drag them into the building.
Because we don't know what's below us yet.
Yeah, you guys
can-
should
you
work
can-
on
you
arming
can
the
try or
other
whatever.
people, and we'll
We'll keep
go
on
check.
exploring.
Yeah, well, I'm just
But-
gonna start pulling them
If I get,
into the building.
because I don't have enough hands to be doing this.
Just carry a bundle.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna do a stealth check and we'll go up the stairs.
Okay. As he's actually pulling the last guy in,
I'm in
He
stealth
sees-
too.
he sees someone get flailed from the top level off the cliff of this tower.
Of this tower, so
So they threw him out the window and he's fallen down, and you watch as he falls down into a bunch of spider webs.
Okay, so let's.
Let's not go down there, guys.
Yep. So we know. So there are spider webs below us. So we need to find
So
a way
me
to
and
get
him
through
are
the
going up.
spider webs.
But only you saw this because you're the one pulling it in, so
Okay.
they don't know this yet.
Okay.
Alright. When I see them, I'm going to tell them.
Well.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Well,
stay
they're in
informed
the
then.
process of walking up the stairs, so
Yeah,
Okay.
we're away
Okay.
from you.
Yeah, so I got a 17 on my stealth.
okay, your stuff.
Okay,
I
so
got
yeah.
a 10 on mine.
No, you're just kind of
Well, I'm black,
you're just-
so I'm black and it's dark, so I'm trying to like
hugging the wall as
I'm
best
hugging
you
the
can.
wall.
And I mean, it's
I'm black and
Still
it's dark,
pretty
so I'm
easily
yeah.
okay. So you're walking up there.
Yeah, so
Yep.
stealthily look up. And I did grab one of the short swords. It's because he had 2.
Didn't you say each of the bodies had one?
Mhm.
One
Okay, so yeah, I
short
took
sword.
one of the short
I
swords.
took 2 of them, he took 1. So I'm just back to my normal self. I feel at home.
All right.
Sort of. It's
So
still
you
a little
guys
spooky.
walk up there and you see nothing but a chest and some more javelins. You wonder who threw that guy out the window,
I'm gonna
or if he jumped out himself.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see
Can
if I
I
can notice anything.
can I help him?
Advantage.
Oh,
To
nice.
Oh, he doesn't need advantage.
Got a so perception. That'd be a 23.
You see foot like tracks leading from the window back to the as far as you can go, straight back, and then because it's kind of quite dirty and dusty and stuff like this, so then you see them more spread out as they get to the window, and then he hops on the chest, hops on the windowsill, and then they disappear.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up, and since I don't see anything else, I'm gonna go over to the chest.
I'm staying
And
at the top
open
of the
it up.
stairs.
Make a strength check.
A 10.
It will not left open.
Can I try? I'm gonna walk over and try.
Strength check.
Just strength. 18.
There we go. That works.
Because it's kind of sealed shut with how long it's been staying
What's in it?
closed. 6 chain shirts, 6 suits of studded leather armor, 6 shields, and 6 hand crossbows.
Dang, I can't use anything.
Me either.
I can use those hand crossbows.
Light armor, and that's it.
Can I use any?
Or no, do I have
You could totally
Medium
use
armor.
that.
studded?
So yeah, I'm gonna
You could
switch
use
over.
studded.
I'm gonna switch over to the studded leather.
Hold on. You're not with us. You don't.
Yes.
You
Oh,
don't have the item yet.
wait, hold on, there's more. I didn't see this.
There's more.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm walking
this is
up
a
the
big,
stairs to
huge,
them.
huge chest.
Okay.
That's why it needed to be opened with a strength check. 20 cases of hand crossbow bolts.
I want those.
You're not even
And-
there.
Yeah. You're still. You're not in the room yet.
6 short swords and 10 daggers. 6 bags of caltrops.
Okay.
So
And
6.
4 100-foot long coils of silk rope. 2 building hammers. 2 bags of iron spikes as well.
I am not interested in any of this.
So basically, I'm gonna summarize that as clanging gear.
I'm gonna take one of the suits of studded leather for my friend Dragoneel.
So
I'm not putting it on. I'm taking one out so that I can.
The boat's like, oh.
and so
I know.
there's none of our stuff.
Can I get the crossbow?
when you come up.
Yeah, you guys are still at the bottom.
I just know that my friend Dragoneel could use that armor.
Yeah, you've been with each other long enough, you know.
Because that's
roughly what people can.
the studded leather. That's 12 plus your dex.
So
So there's none of our stuff in there.
Nope.
Rude.
There is
Probably sold it. That's probably why
there
they're
is a
so rich.
closet, a small closet on the other side of where the stairs are. So or right next to the stairs rather.
Okay, so I'm gonna equip myself with the studded leather and
An open
a
closet.
hand crossbow, and I'm gonna check the open closet.
Okay. Inside there's a series of small chests that are that. There's 2 jewelry-sized chests and 1 more large chest.
I'm gonna drag them out, and we're gonna open them up.
Yeah, me and
Okay, the jewelry ones
Me and
have
Soj.
some gems, and
how many? Or are they in bags?
they're just 1 emerald, 1
They're just gems.
Just 2 gems. How many
2
gems?
Okay.
How many gems? So I'm gonna take 1. You take 1.
And then in the other one there is 1 ring that has green leaf-looking things on it.
Bring it for me.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
What?
Okay. What about the other ones?
So those are both the smaller jewelry-looking ones. Big one has your guys' dragon armor.
I'm taking it.
The armor?
I'm taking it.
Okay, I didn't have any armor. I think he's the only one that had armor.
Well,
I have
we
dragon
are
armor as well.
Okay, he had dragon armor. Okay, I'll.
That's it.
No capes?
Nope.
We don't get our capes.
I know. Okay, so
I like
dragon
that.
armor.
Okay, I'll drop the studded leather, and I'm
there's
gonna grab.
also-
I'm gonna.
there's also hanging above the door if someone wants to make a perception check.
I'm gonna grab
Me.
Can I come upstairs?
Dragoneel's.
Ooh. 22.
Yeah, we would probably be up there
Okay,
even
there
if
is,
we were walking like
Well,
there
I thought
is,
you guys were gonna arm the other
some
people.
rolled up material that looks like it might be cloth.
Were we?
I check it.
Or it might be cloth.
I
I
check
thought
it.
you guys were gonna.
Okay. There are 2
We're
I'm gonna
cloths.
give you your stuff.
One of them is the one with the enchantment for Paylor, and one of them
I
is.
give back my cloak.
You had another cloak, right? Or did you?
I had a cloak, but
It's
yeah, it was
I believe it was your cloak.
okay. Okay, I'll put on my cloak.
Okay, when is it gonna be my turn?
We're not taking turns at this point.
Okay,
We're not
well,
in
I
combat,
wanna-
but we'll,
And that's all
hang
there
on.
is in this room.
Okay, so I'm gonna at this point take his armor to him, and I'm gonna also give you my cloak.
I'm gonna take the. Can she wear? You wear studded leather armor?
No.
She can't.
I can, but it's gonna
It
affect
won't.
my rage.
No, it won't. But it won't change her armor class, so it's useless.
Okay.
Anyways.
So I have my armor back.
Yeah, you
Okay,
have you have your armor back.
So I'm gonna take as much of the studded leather armor.
It's just heavy armor that you can't.
Hmm.
So I'd say let's take all the hand crossbows,
How many daggers were there?
There are 6. And so if you take 2, I can take 2.
Can I have 4?
So you have a.
Okay, so yeah, you take 4 daggers.
So you have a cloak
So this is just for
that gives you
transporting stuff.
that gives you
mostly.
resistance to fire damage and necrotic damage.
I'm gonna take
No.
the.
It was your cloak and then.
Yeah, I know, but I gave my cloak to her.
Okay, alright.
So I'm gonna take the caltrops, and then
Can I see myself?
Do you want me to write it down back here?
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah,
And
sorry, I
climbing
didn't know you
gear.
handed it to her.
Yeah. Boss man.
So I got the bag of caltrops and the climbing gear. So you got 2 short swords. How many people were in our group total that we got? We got the 2 were-rats, the orc, the dwarf.
Oh, we should probably give the were-rats and the daggers.
So there's 7 people with them.
So you got the 2 were-rats, the orc, the dwarf,
daggers.
that toad thing.
Here, I'll just do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then the other gnome.
1, 2, 3,
And then
4.
the Darrow.
5, 6,
So we got
'Kay.
9.
So I wrote it down on the back.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, we got 9. So
Plus
if we
this
take,
guy.
yeah. So 2, 3, 4,
9.
6, 9. So it's friend can't really carry anything or use anything. So I'd say we take all the studded leather and 2 of the chain or 3 of the chain shirts.
So
to
there's 8
outfit-
people.
8 people. Yeah. So we got 6 of the studded leather.
So
a friend
6
can't have
6
anything.
chain
Friend
shirts,
doesn't need
6
anything, I don't
shields,
think.
and 6 suits of studded leather.
Yeah. And then we can take 2 shields in case someone wants those.
The
I'd
orc
s-
might want one.
Yeah. I'd say all of the hand crossbows and the bolts. And then
Okay.
we got the
We'll
javelins.
just kind
So
of divvy this out amongst ourselves
Yeah.
so we can carry it all back.
and so yeah, we'll bring back and we'll divvy out the stuff that people want.
Okay. So the orc takes the shield and a sword and tries to put on a suit of leather armor
Okay.
and succeeds.
He tries.
Well, he's a big guy.
Kind of
now.
squeezes in.
Kind of stretched.
It rips a little.
So then we try and outfit everyone. The dwarf already had a long sword.
And the stuff from that other.
The chain
So the
shirt.
dwarf's already wearing a chain shirt and got a long sword.
Okay, so does anyone else take anything? Because we got.
I'm not taking anything. I got that 1 gem and 2 pouches full of gold, and I'm good.
Yeah.
You're just like holding him in your hand.
I'm walking out of the
I'm rich.
I'm walking out of the Underdark
And
rich.
so I'm gonna give or offer the 2 daggers to the 2 were-rats, saying, "Here."
I'll offer my 2 daggers so that we
Your
each
2?
have 2.
Okay.
They're still really unsure about you, but you did set them free from the, or you opened the gate at least.
Yeah. And so we say.
So
So
Yeah,
as
take-
as the offering with the dagger, saying we're all in this together. If there's anything that you can help, we'd love your help. So we have climbing gear to get where we're going. And so everyone's outfitted.
yeah,
At
and
this
the
point.
Drow's still sitting back, just
Okay.
ignoring it all.
Okay.
You should double check with him, make sure he doesn't want to leave with us.
So I'm gonna go and check and say, this is your last opportunity. Do you want to leave with us or do you want to stay here?
Ignores you.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and just like punch him in the face.
Okay.
Like, think of your family.
Make an attack roll.
I guess it. So that
It would be strength.
14
It would be 8 plus your.
That's actually the number I have. Yeah.
for
That's
an
it.
attack. Because plus the plus the proficiency. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true. So it would be plus 6. So it would be 14. Yep.
It's
I'm not like gonna do any like I don't want to do any damage really, but just enough to like
well.
like I'm trying to knock some sense into him basically.
roll a
D4.
d6.
Oh, and so while they're doing that, can I Jerry rig.
So just 4 damage.
Okay, well, that's enough to hit him kind of into the rocks, and now he's dropped to the ground, kind of dazed and stuff.
Can I take a short rest while these guys are doing this? Just while they're busy.
Yeah.
Is there enough time? Okay.
Yeah, and then
Got my kid back.
while he's still trying to convince the other drow, I'm gonna quickly jerry rig like some strips of cloth that I got from the dead drow. I'm gonna.
So are all of you guys going to take short rest?
Well, these guys are busy right now. I'm taking one
pretty
while
much
these guys are busy.
while he's doing whatever he's doing. I'm gonna tie some cloth around to the end of 2 of the hand crossbow bolts, and kind of attach them to my cloak, so then I can shoot, drop, and then pull out my weapon and fight.
Okay. And are you guys going to continue going to do a short rest? Or?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Also, one thing is, if we're going to be traveling in the Underdark, this is just the drow speaking from experience, so words of wisdom. We are going to want food.
Oh.
Let's kill the drow. Tease me.
What the world are you gonna
Some of us might be into that, but some of us it might be the cannibalism.
Yeah,
that might not be very.
I'd say no. If this is an outfit, there could be like a kitchen.
Yeah, there could be somewhere to grab to.
Yeah.
Are any of us Outlanders as a background?
Outcast.
Okay. Well, she took Outlander, but we're. I guess we're in. Never mind. It's not important unless we're outside.
Because there's going to be a lot of tunnels, and if y'all just want to eat fungus for the entire time, as I look over at a friend hesitantly,
Well,
I'd suggest we don't do that.
Well, I mean, so far we haven't been doing the food eating.
Well, I'm just
thing,
saying,
so.
just to get conversation.
Yeah.
Don't know if any of you guys know, but the Outlander has a feature that says you have you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day.
5:30.
Each day, provided that the land offers the resources to do so. So if we're in an area where
Something like
there
that hot buff.
no, this is a sage.
Dang it.
But yeah, basically she has the survival skills to sustain up to her and 5 other people, essentially.
Yeah, well,
Did you guys cast any spells in the slave pen?
Fog cloud.
Yeah.
okay.
Minor illusion.
Because I didn't read this.
Supposed to be able
They
to.
have wards in the prison that render spellcasting.
Well, it wasn't really that
Yeah.
bad,
It's
anyways.
outside, yeah.
Okay, we're good. So, I'm going to try to continue up that building. Is there more above
No,
that level?
That's the top.
Okay, that's the top level. Okay, alright, I'm going to come back to the group. I was in that building when I was taking the short rest.
And so
I'm going back to the group.
So can we have like a map set up so that we can see like what we know? Because if not, yeah, because I'm like,
Let me, I need to find an unlabeled map though.
because if you want, I could use the book that I have, and we could just cover it up.
Hold on 1 second.
Read the book. Sorry, spoilers. All over here.
So are you trying to say that you knew that building was the right one?
No, I didn't know it was right. So where did we just go on that map? So we're technically right here. And we just went straight across the bus. Okay.
Alright,
So
you know
then
what, I'll
there's
just
a
So
stairway.
we have a little map right here.
So that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
So we were
So that's the
Essentially,
layout of
we
the
were-
entire thing.
We were in 11, right?
Because we went straight
And
across.
then we went straight across to 10, correct?
Yes.
So let's go back to where 11. Let's go up the steps to the right of the original door.
Okay, and also, can I do like a...
So you mean from 10 to the next place?
To where 12 is.
Just going back.
Oh, okay. All right.
So head north, pretty much.
Okay, the slave pen, and then you're continuing down the path.
So also, can I also do an Arcana check on the ring to see if I can determine its purposes?
Sure.
I got a 6.
Can I do anything to try to determine the value of the gem?
Yeah. Just Arcana.
Arcana.
Well, no.
Well, I'm trying to see how much it's worth, not if it's magical.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
Perception, investigation.
So then, I'm going to go ahead and just put on the ring then.
Okay.
For the
You
best.
die.
It's the Ring of Fallen Leaves.
It's a 12 on my
I don't know
roll.
who has the index card, but
It's 12 on my roll.
okay.
Can I tell what it's worth?
1 second.
Ish. Man.
This is the one that you have.
No, you take it back. It doesn't matter.
What? No, I didn't. Did you take the cloak back? Or did you give it to her?
No, the cloak is hers.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, and I have my armor back.
And
I
also,
have my
there's
armor
the dread helm back. Got that back. Then boots of elven hinds. And
Where's that ring at?
I got it.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
I don't have the armor. You guys wrote down.
Yeah,
all
I
those.
got the armor. At least in mine.
I didn't have the ring or the armors.
Okay, so if we're not worried about food at the moment, I'd say we go up there and try and find a way that's not, or a way down that's not covered in spiderwebs.
I agree. Concur.
Because was there spiders webs? There's spiders.
So what if we go back across to that building and then cross that other path?
Yeah, we could do that and see what
Wait,
we
what
can
was
find
it
over
called?
there. I'm good.
Well, no,
with
wait.
killing more people.
I'm guessing we didn't go to 12 because we're
No.
doing all this other stuff.
But your gems are going to be worth 200 gold each.
Yeah, I'm just walking around with a grin on my face, carrying my 2 bags of gold right out in front of me.
Okay, so
I got nothing.
Just
I got nothing to tie him to.
Yeah,
I
so
got no
we're,
clothes.
We're going
I
along.
got
this-
rags.
We're going along the edge of the wall to explore 12.
What am I going to tie him to?
Okay. Well, the wall is just essentially stairs carved out of the rock that's there, so they're really jagged. There's some sections that you kind of need to be careful. So I'm gonna need you guys to make acrobatics check. Make sure you get across. Or
Acrobatics
across the
check.
road, like, correctly.
Ooh,
17.
Is
that's a
15.
Okay.
it's a 19 for me.
All right.
I don't know where I go.
Just roll one of these d20s,
Roll one of these.
I already rolled.
and then
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Did you roll the 20?
So you gotta
Yes.
add your acrobatics. So it's gonna be up here, plus 3.
So 23.
okay, yeah, you all pass.
I'm a kitty. Dang, this thing must be really weak. With
Okay.
your 6 and 4.
So
and
Well, I have
then
plus 8.
we get
That's
to
I'm gonna put it on natural 1, so it gives me good luck to not roll. Ready?
So you roll 2 ones.
Oh
my goodness.
So I roll. Ready. Ready.
So why roll 1 when you can roll 2?
Okay. Shree.
okay.
I miss those. Because we're down in caverns and there's no trees down here.
Oh.
Unless you count giant mushrooms as trees.
So you come across
Did we uproot the mushroom?
another sort of den
Yeah,
looking
I don't know
area
how that
similar
works.
to what you left
Okay.
the slave pen.
You just grew in.
And
I was frightened for me with this.
His legs.
Probably does.
It's like
Make it. What's your guys' passive perception?
14.
11.
You want to look at that?
What's the base perception?
10 plus your wisdom.
It's
So I have 10.
so yours is 11.
So 14,
No,
14
yours is
high
8.
enough.
8.
Um,
Nice up.
you see 3 Trigus inside of there. Unchained. And just walking around.
I don't trust them.
Okay,
Alright, let's go back.
Yeah, I say that's. Well, can I look over the edge to see if it's a good enough spot to go down? Like, there's no spider webs below the edge.
There's all those lines are spider webs.
Okay, but it looks like
But
over in the
there's,
corner, there's not as much.
There are still quite a bit.
Let's
of,
keep moving. Let's go back to that other building and
Okay.
and go back across.
Because I only got like 10 minutes.
And there is one more area you guys can go.
Okay, let's go to that area.
Wait, there's.
We're going back. Well, isn't there?
So you can
Let's
go back to 10.
back to 10, and then we're gonna go across that other
If you
bridge.
guys, no, I mean like you can continue down this path a little further.
Okay,
Well, let's
if you,
just keep-
No, Tyler, you go back and I'll check that last one.
Okay, I'm going back.
Okay.
I'll
this
stay
is
with
just
him
a-
just in case.
This is
Okay.
just a watch post for
I'm
this
going to
passage,
tower back.
and there is a route down.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we found that. Let's go back and explore the other area real quick, because, loot is good.
Yep. So we're going back to 10, and then across that other bridge.
Okay, so you get across there, and that's 68. So you come to this room right here.
Okay.
Um,
Looks like there's a giant hand in there! Ah!
It's a giant hand.
And then there comes a giant fist! SpongeBob quote for everything.
okay, the floor of this area is circular, and it's covered in dark silken mats with pale web strand pattern woven through them in a silvery thread. And in the middle of the chamber, at the center of the web, there stands a broad pedestal carved from zirk wood with a 10-foot high sculpted spider at its head.
Okay, I go in a little further with the investigation to see what's in the room. I got a 17. Like, investigation, just what else is in the room.
Not much else. There's just this just looks like some sort of shrine.
Is there, like, any way, other entrances, exits of the room?
There's another exit on the opposite side that you came in.
Okay. I start heading over towards that.
Okay. Are you gonna go out?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so there's not actually. Sorry, there's just what you came in as your only other way out.
Okay, I'm gonna take a closer.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take a closer look at the statue. Do I have to roll an investigation?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay, it's carved so detailed and everything. It's almost lifelike.
There's
And it's just giant. It's 10 feet tall.
there's nothing below it.
Mhm.
Okay, well that's a dead end. Just to mock the goddess flow if I pee on the statue.
Okay.
How long you been holding that for?
Quite a while. There's that waterfall. It's been horrible. I'm pee shy.
Alright.
Okay, so I peed on it.
And that's where we end the
Where are you guys going now?
Well, since there's no other way in or out of there, I'm just gonna go back and I let them know we found a way down.
Oh, and I peed in there.
Yeah, let's go
So-
down. Let's go. We're gonna go.
You're gonna go back to that watch
Yeah, we're gonna go
post
back
to
to that post
Okay.
and go down.
So you come down and
We're gonna get the rest of our group.
Yeah.
Go down as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
You all get down pretty easily. You come into what seems like some sort of river flowing to the north. You cross it.
Okay, I asked the group. Like I'm not familiar with this area of the Underdark. Any suggestions on where we should go to find a route to the surface?
Down.
Good. Deeper dark is always scary.
Okay, let's
Keep
get going for
Even
now.
better.
Try to get out of this.
The Upper Dark is not as scary.
Let's try to get further away from this place
Yeah, because I
first.
I'm asking also the NPCs like any suggestions on where we should go.
They're all pointing. Let's go that way. Let's go down that way. Let's do that.
Which way's the closest? Which
well,
place is the
anyway
closest?
they're pointing, you have to go across the river.
I'm saying
So-
like which place that they want to go is the closest.
The north.
I
Yes.
start to walk across the river.
Let's go to the North Passage.
Okay. Alright, you guys get across.
That's awful.
Look.
And then there is a pathway to the south, there's a pathway to the west, and a pathway to the north. And you're right next to the north passage.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go north. They said that is the closest place or closest town. So
These two are blindly following
Yes.
because they're not actually paying attention.
Alright,
Dragoneel walks off a cliff. That Dragoneel.
you guys start to travel down that path. It's a very long path.
Okay.
And it looks like you're going nowhere, and that's where we're going to end it for now.
Okay.
cool. So let's see. We killed 5 drow in total.
So is that where you're gonna call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to look up something real fast. So 1800 XP for the big drow,
Me.
split up among all of you.
Oh, dang it.
So
How much total is split up
1800.
for for all of the guys?
Oh,
No, I'm
total.
saying like
Okay.
total. I'm total it all up, and then we can divide it.
And then 25 XP per other drow. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's 100
Plus
So 1900.
1900.
divided by 4.
that's 475 XP per each.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you all for watching on Jacked Up Gaming. This episode of Passive Perception. We'll come back soon. I don't know exactly how often we're going to record, but it'll be soon-ish. But thanks for watching. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at TheRoadJackTG and stay tuned for more of our videos. We'll see
was
you guys
fun.
next time.